Good evening. Namaste.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening,
How
sir.
how are you all?
Top of the world, sir.
Top of the world.
Top of the world.
Today's generation do not have sense, but I didn't know that so much less sense they have on that. Even after joining, when we tell the people to join and switch on the video, we don't have basic respect for education system. I didn't know. Heights of nonsense. Okay? When we repeatedly say the class is at 5:15, people won't join in time. They don't switch on the video at least 5 minutes early. Future is not so bright. This is the case. Okay?
Time.
When you do not have basic time sense, when you do not have any sense, you're just PU Kunni Salva. At this stage only, if you have got so much of attitude and etc., too difficult future life. You know, better you change. Okay? Someone comes and talks to you, you don't even respect to respond. Basic sense you have to improve. You are not got some basic high-fi qualification also, no? At this stage only, if you have got so much of arrogance and attitude, so what will happen? Because if it is new 1 week, then okay. Now it's almost 15 days, Alva. Some of us, new friends, okay. So you cannot join in 5 minutes early, you cannot talk to your friends. What attitude? Just for time pass, you're doing CA, is it? Doesn't happen. Open your 200-page book. Write down. Divide the page into two. At the top, you write. First, you open 200-page book. With the concept, let us learn. Accounting entries. Accounting entries. Mr. X sold goods. To Mr. Y for rupees 100L. Mr. X sold goods to Mr. Y. Don't switch on the videos, relax. After May, there is a September exam. After September, there is a January exam. You can keep writing exams, no issue. Parents in your God, parents are well off. You don't have to do anything in this world except born, lived, that's it. Nothing else you may create for yourself. Alva, this is the attitude. So, yeah, I was also waiting 3 days, 4 days, 1 week, 10 days. Things are not changing. Next one. So, Mr. X sold goods to Mr. Y on 1st April 2026 for rupees 100 lakh. 100 lakh. X draws a bill. X draws a bill. Y accepts it. So one person has to draw, another person has to accept. So divide the page into two. Left side, write in black ink. Or blue ink, you can write in blue ink. What is black here, you keep blue. So that it's better. So left side black ink. In the books of seller slash drawer. In the books of seller slash drawer. Yes. The books of seller drawer. Yes. So left color blue ink. Right side is red ink color. Divide the page into two like this. Or just change the name. The books of here I'm going to teach you with the concept because you don't have so much of time, no? So it is short only learn everything. Left side in the books of drawer X. Right side in the books of drawee Y. Drawee or buyer. Sorry, in the books of buyer, drawee or acceptor. Y. Left side blue, right side red ink. Throughout you write, keep writing the same. Double underline. Now, before we write the entries, you write one sentence. Bills of exchange. There is simple, beautiful concept in this. It is gives some concept. Whatever concept, I give some point, just stick to that. Bills of exchange, dash. Next slide. Green curly, bills of exchange, dash, open and close. It may sound nonsense. You write. Bills of exchange, open and close. Double underline. What do you mean by that? You have to open an account, close. Open, close. Open, close. There are so many what you call accounts we are opening and closing. That's what is going to happen in the process. Double underline. So now left side, first one. Every transaction, keep writing. PUC level ಎಣ್ಣೆ ಹಾಕ್ತೀರಾ ನೀವೆಲ್ಲ ಏನಾದ್ರು drunkards because Saturday you see the number of students absent. Saturday evening, Sunday you are given off because with Sunday morning you cannot get up now. That's why. ಎಣ್ಣೆ ಹಾಕ್ತೀರಾ? So Saturday evening, drunkards. I'm surprised. You make your career, you are not worried much. This is the case. Left side, Barry. I'll see a panel of Mosa student Jonathan. 1 week early, she told Aditi Anta, her son with the name. So because she was in foundation inter somewhere, she said, there was all this Sata. You are getting an opportunity from foundation, but you don't know how to use it. So they all, Papa, struggled, uddad to do CA. He said, sitting at home, so comfortable, I'm doing CA, where I struggle like anything. Okay. So, but you are not understanding the value. Time pass. 5:15 class, 5:30. Very, very, it's okay. Today's commercial world, you also enjoy, we also enjoy. Go on. You don't worry. We'll teach perfectly. Don't compromise in our quality because I should be happy at the end of the day, no? I'm thinking for myself. Yeah. Number one. For credit sale of goods. Left side only. For credit sale of goods. Everybody say, tell me, what entry for credit sale?
Debtors account, debitors, sales account.
Sales account.
Vinyas Kotyal, Anupama, Purvi, Hasta, Ranjit, class of the 5:15 ಅಂತ. Left side what entry? Shruti? Debtors account, which is the bracket? Why? Who is the debtor? Whom you have sold?
Why?
Why?
Debtor, which is the bracket? Y account debit. To sales account. To sales account. 100 year, 100 year. Right side, red ink calibre. One sentence before that. Red ink calibre. Opposite of LHS. Supply. Opposite of LHS. Comma. But substitute But substitute one by one. Small a. Debtors with the creditors. Ashita. Sales with the purchasers. First, PR with the BP. Agree?
So that could you repeat after the
PR with
substitute?
what? BP. And close the and with little common sense. And which is, we don't even want to improve the common sense. Correct? No? Today generation. So, Gen Z. Common sense ಅಂತೂ ಬೈ ಬರ್ತೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. Improve ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೂ ready ಇಲ್ಲ. Correct ಅಲ್ವೇನ್ರಾ? We just pity your generation. That's it. Nothing else. Yeah. So, with what? Little bit of common sense. So, read what written on the right side. Asita Nayak. Right side ಅಲ್ಲಿ opposite ಇದೆ. ಓದಮ್ಮ ಸತ್ಯ ನೀನು ಓದು.
Opposite of LHS, but substitute debtors with creditors, sales with purchase, BR with BP, and with little commons.
So, whatever you do on the left side, exact opposite. First, you should say opposite only. Now, for example, now listen to me. Don't be over smart. We are also smart. Debtors to sales. Opposite, sales to debtors. First, everybody should say the same. Debtors to sales. Then, what is the opposite? Sales. Or debtors to sales. Sales to debtors. Now, instead of sales, for them, Shreya, it is a purchase. Instead of debtors, use the word creditors. I sold goods to Prajit. For me, he is a debtor. For him, I am a creditor. I sold goods, debtors to sales. For Prajit, he purchased the goods. One man's sales is another person's purchase. Understanding? That's why
Yes,
with
sir.
little
Yes.
common sense you can learn. So easy, so beautiful. You never learn in life, but still some time ಬೇಕಲ್ಲ ಕ್ಲಾಸಿಗೆ ಬರಕ್ಕಾಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ವೇನ್ರೋ? You will enjoy. Yeah. Debtors to sales. So ಅಲ್ಲಿ exact opposite ಏನು ತನುಶ್ರೀ? Sales to debtors. Instead of using the word sales, what should you use the word purchase? Because for me it is a sales, for you it is a
Purchases.
purchase.
Purchase.
For me, if you are a debtor, for you I am a
Creditor.
Creditor.
very. So that's it. Now left side, whatever the entry you wrote. You wrote some story. You wrote on entry. Debtors account debit to sales account. All of reasoning.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes,
sir.
Whatever the entry you wrote on the left side. So ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದು ಲೈನ್ ನೋಡಿದ್ವಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೆ ಬಂದಿರ್ಬೋದು ಸೇಮ್ ನಂಬರ್ 1 opposite what entry
Purchases account debit
Debit
to creditors.
Creditors account.
ನೀಲಕಂಠ ಬಿಂದುಶ್ರೀ ಎಷ್ಟು ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ yeah purchase account debit to creditors account
So rating.
left side is one account right side is one other account. Oh, Madan has come ಚಪ್ಪಾಳೆ ಹೊಡೆದಿ after so many days. Madan was not there now. ಅವ್ನು ರಜಾ ಕೊಡ್ತೀರ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದಷ್ಟೇ ಅವ್ನು ರಜಾ ಹಾಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗೋಣ ಅಲ್ವೇನೋ ಮದನ್? So you came now, Madan? What time you came? 5:30?
5:15, sir.
So 5:15, Then why are you asking which ink? You should be knowing now. You are told very clearly.
Sir, heading I asked.
Huh?
Heading for right side.
No, that's what I already told. I told you writing. So all of right on the right side, writing. Left side is always blue ink. Left side is always red ink. So this is blue ink color. This side red ink. Yeah. What is the entry? So left side is debtors to sales. Alino. So first you should tell me ulta, Vidya. Ulta ಹೇಳೋ ಏನು? Debtors to sales ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ sales to debtors. Sales ಬದಲು ಏನೋ purchases. Debtors ಬದಲು creditors. So simple. Very. Left in the books of X, right side in the books of Y. So Satvi marrying Satvi cannot happen, no? So you cannot write in the books of X account. In the books of X, it should be Y's account. In the books of Y, Clement, X account. So leftly debtors to sales, rightly sales to debtors. Sales ಬದಲು don't write sales to debtors. Sales ಬದಲು ಏನು ಬರಬೇಕು ಪವನ್? Purchases.
Purchases, creditors.
Purchase account debit to creditors account. Very good. purchase account debit to creditors within the bracket X account. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
ಇಲ್ಲಿ debtors account to sales, ಇಲ್ಲಿ purchase account debit to X account. Those are the first entry. Now relax. Underline that. Now left side entry number 2. For drawing a bill. For what? Drawing a bill. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಬರಬೇಕು ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಡೆ. ಲೆಟರ್ಸ್ ಟು ಸೇಲ್ಸ್ 100L 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 ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಡೆ 100 lakh ಅಂತ ಬರೆಯೋದು. ಲೆಫ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಫಾರ್ ಡ್ರಾಯಿಂಗ್ ಎ ಬಿಲ್. BR account debit. BR account debit to debtor. Within the bracket ಯಾರು?
Why?
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 BR account debit to debtors account. Within the bracket Y. Amount ಎಷ್ಟು?
100 lakh.
100 lakh. Take a pencil, light ಆಗಿ. Take a pencil. First entry, which account was debited? All of you look at the first entry, Larry.
Debtors.
Light ಆಗಿ, debtors light ಆಗಿ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದು strong ಅಲ್ಲ ಹರೀಶ. ಲೈಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸಲ್ ಮಾಡಿ. Second entry ಅಲ್ಲಿ which account is credited?
Debtors.
Debtors.
Data.
First entry ಅಲ್ಲಿ debtor account is credited. Second entry ಅಲ್ಲಿ debtor account is ಸಂಜನಾ credited. Light ಆಗಿ take up ಮಾಡಿ. So this is what I meant by open, close. Open, close. First entry ಅಲ್ಲಿ debtor account open ಆಯ್ತು. Second entry ಅಲ್ಲಿ debtor account close ಆಯ್ತು. So same way we are going to do majority of the entries here. So simple. First entry correct ಆಗಿ ಬಿಟ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ debtors to sales. Debtor debit cancel ಮಾಡೋದು. Two debtors. Debit what? BR. That's it. So hold on. Right side. Exact opposite. Wait. Left side only whatever right, same line right side which ink?
Red ink.
Red ink.
Dink.
Red ink.
It is very jovial, very good, but discipline ಇಲ್ಲದವರಿಗೆ thank you, tata, bye bye. So 10,000 8,000 rupees ಸಂಬಳ ಕೆಲಸ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ, ಅದು ವಾರ್ಗಿರ್ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅದು. ಓಕೆ, ಈಗ ಅದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಬೇರೆದೆ. ಸೊ ಬೇರೆ ಚಾರ್ಡ್ ಅಕೌಂಟೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಬಂದಿದೆ ನನ್ನ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಬ್ಯಾಚ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ ಒಂದು 20 ಲಕ್ಷ ಜಾಬ್ ಐ ರಿಜೆಕ್ಟೆಡ್ ಅಂತ, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಐ ಡೋಂಟ್ ಲೈಕ್ ದ ಪೋರ್ಟ್ಫೋಲಿಯೋ ಈ ಸೇಸ್. ಐ ಸೆಡ್ ಓಕೆ, ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್, ಎಕ್ಸಲೆಂಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾಪ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್. ಎತ್ಲ ಇನ್ನೂ ಫಾಲೋರ್ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಈಗ ಕೆಲವರು ಪಾಪ ಒದ್ದಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಅಯ್ಯೋ ವಾರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡೋಂತ. ವಾಟ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಪ್ರಿಪೇರಿಂಗ್, ಯು ಡಿಸೈಡ್. ಆಲ್ ದ ಬೆಸ್ಟ್. ಯೋ ಯಾ ರೈಟ್ ಸೈಡ್. Parents' name will be there, parents' money is there. Good eyes, some more time. Then you have to come to your own terms, isn't it? Yeah. Right side. Another exact opposite. Left side opposite entry ಹೇಳೋ ತನುಶ್ರೀ.
Debtors account to BR account.
ಲೆಫ್ಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್, ಎಕ್ಸಲೆಂಟ್. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಲೆಫ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅದನ್ನೇ ಉಲ್ಟಾ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕು ನಾವೀಗ. BR to debtor ಇದೆ, ಎಕ್ಸಲೆಂಟ್. ಅದು ಎಕ್ಸಾಕ್ಟ್ ಬರೀಬೇಡಿ, ಡೋಂಟ್ ರೈಟ್. ಎಕ್ಸಾಕ್ಟ್ opposite debtors to BR. ಡೆಟರ್ಸ್ ಬದಲು ಏನ್ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕು?
Creditors.
Creditors.
ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕು
BP.
BP.
ಅಷ್ಟು ಈಸಿ, ಅಷ್ಟು ಬರೀ. ಸೊ ಡೆಟರ್ಸ್ ಟು BR ಬದಲು ವಿದ್ಯಾ ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟರ್ಸ್ ಟು
Creditors to bills payable.
ಫೋಕಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಫುಲ್ಲು. ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟರ್ಸ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಡೆಬಿಟ್. ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟರ್ಸ್ ವಿತ್ ದ ಬ್ರಾಕೆಟ್ ಯಾರು ಮೇಲೆ?
X.
ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಅವಯ್ಯ, ಎಕ್ಸ್.
X.
Creditors account with the bracket X to what? BP.
Bills pay.
Raise ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ? 100 lakh. BP ಅಂತ ನಿಮಗೆ ಅಲ್ಲ? BP ಇದೆಯಾ? You have BP?
ಇಲ್ಲ sir.
Yes, sir.
ಇಲ್ಲ
Yes, sir.
You have BP? No. Yes sir, no. ಬೇಗ ಹೇಳಿ ಜೋರಾಗಿ ಎಲ್ರು.
No sir.
No, sir.
No sir.
System. Then we have still have that arrogance. ನಮ್ಗೆಲ್ಲ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ, ಖುಷಿಗೊಂತ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತ. ಬೇಸಿಕ್ ಕಾಮನ್ ಸೆನ್ಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ BP ಇದೆ. ಇಫ್ ದೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ನೋ BP, ವಿ ಆರ್ ಡೆಡ್. BP ಇದೆ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಒಳ್ಳೆ BP ಬಂದವ್ರ ತರ ಆಡ್ತೀರಾ. ವಿದೌಟ್ BP ಯು ಕೆನಾಟ್. ಬ್ಲಡ್ ಪ್ರೆಷರ್ ಇರಲೇಬೇಕು. ಬ್ಲಡ್ ಪ್ರೆಷರ್ ಇಲ್ವಾ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ? IBP ನಾನು ಕೇಳೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. Did I ask IBP, low BP? Am I pagal to ask at siege and stage? Do you have a BP? You have BP. You ask me, do you have BP? Yes. Do you have a sugar? Hey, no sugar. ಮತ್ತೆ ಬ್ಲಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನದು ತೆಗೆದು ನೋಡು, ಹಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡು, ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡೋ. ಇಷ್ಟು ಕಾಮನ್ ಸೆನ್ಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಐ ಗಾಟ್ 100 out of 100 in 10th PUC. ಏನ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ ಮಾಡಿ, ದೇವರು ಕಾಪಾಡಿ ನಿಮ್ಮನ್ನ. ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ. What is that? So left ಅಲ್ಲಿ debtors to sales, right side ಏನು ಸೇಲ್ಸ್ ಟು ಡೆಟರ್ಸ್ ಆಯ್ತು. ಅದರ ಬದಲು ಇರೋದು ಪರ್ಚೇಸ್ ಟು ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟರ್ಸ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಲೆಫ್ಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ BR ಟು ಡೆಟರ್ಸ್, ರೈಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಏನು ಡೆಟರ್ಸ್ ಟು BR. ಡೆಟರ್ ಬದಲು ಏನ್ ಬರಲಿ ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟರ್ ಟು BP. ಆಲ್ ಫಿಲ್ಟರ್ ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟರ್ ವಿತ್ ದ ಬ್ರಾಕೆಟ್ X ಟು BP ಅಕೌಂಟ್. 100 lakh ಅಂಡರ್ಲೈನ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್, ಎಂಟ್ರಿ ನಂಬರ್ 3 ಇರ್ಬೇಕಲ್ಲ.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Everything you right, everything right. ಹೇಳಿರ್ಬೇಕಲ್ಲ ಮೊನ್ನೆ. ಅದು ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಹೇಳಿಲ್ಲ ನಾನು. ಕರೆಯದೆಲೆ ಬರುವವನ, ಅದು ಲಾಂಗ್ ಓಲ್ಡರ್ ಸ್ಟೋರಿ. ಅದರ ಕೆರದಲ್ಲ ಇನ್ನೂ ಇದೆ. ಕರದಲ್ಲಿ ಅದು ನಮ್ಗೆ ಐ ಲವ್ ಇಟ್. ಈ ಸಮ್ಮನ್ ಕಮ್ಸ್ ಟು ಮೈ ಹೌಸ್ ವಿದೌಟ್ ಟೆಲಿಂಗ್ ಐ ಲವ್ ಇಟ್, ಗೆಸ್ಟ್ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಖುಷಿ. ಬಟ್ ಕೆಲವರಿಗೆ ಇಷ್ಟ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಕರೆಯದೆಲೆ ಬರುವವನ, ಬರಿಗಾಲಲ್ಲಿ ನಡೆಯುವವನ, ಸೈಡ್ ಇಡಿ. ಬರೆಯದೆಲೆ ಓದುವವನ, ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ ಕೆಲವರು ದೇವರೆಲ್ಲ, ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಬರೆಯದೆಲೆ ಓದುವವನ ಕರೆದು ಕೆರದಲ್ಲಿ ಒಡೆ ಸರ್ವಜ್ಞ ಅಂತ. ಯಾರು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದು?
Yes, sir.
ಸರ್ವಜ್ಞ. So those are not writing, ಅದನ್ನು ಬರ್ಬೋದು at least. ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ. ಲೆಫ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆಯ್ತು, ರೈಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಪಲ್ಲವಿ ಬರೆಯೇ, ಪಲ್ಲವಿ ಪುಷ್ಟಿ. ಪ್ರಶಸ್ತಿ ಕಾಲೇಜ್. ಸೊ ನಂಬರ್ 3, ಎಂಟರ್ ನಂಬರ್ 3, ಟ್ರೀಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಬಿಲ್. ಟ್ರೀಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಬಾರ್ ಆನರಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಬಿಲ್. ಒಂದು ವರ್ಡ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಏನು ಸಮ್ ಆಫ್ ಯು ಸ್ವಿಚ್ ಆನ್ ದ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ನಾವು? ಏನು ವಿಷಯ? ಸ್ಪೆಷಲ್ ಟ್ರೀಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಬಾರ್ ಆನರಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಬಿಲ್. ಇಟ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಬಿಲ್ ಈಸ್ ಪೇಯ್ಡ್. ಆನರಿಂಗ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? ಬಿಲ್ ಈಸ್ ಪೇಯ್ಡ್. Honor before the due date. You have received the money. Bill is paid. Honor ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ. ಮತ್ತೆ ಮಾತಾಡುವಾಗ ಅನ್ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಮಾತಾಡಿ, ಅದಿಲ್ಲ ಡಿಸ್ಟರ್ಬೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಧನ್ಯ. ಬಿಲ್ ಇಸ್ ಪೇಯ್ಡ್ ಯಾವಾಗಮ್ಮ? ಆನರ್ ಬಿಫೋರ್ ಸ್ಮೃತಿ. ಆನರ್ ಬಿಫೋರ್ ದ ಡ್ಯೂ ಡೇಟ್. ಬಿಲ್ ಇಸ್ ಪೇಯ್ಡ್ ಆನರ್ ಬಿಫೋರ್ ದ ಡ್ಯೂ ಡೇಟ್. ಲೆಟ್ಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ ಆನರಿಂಗ್. ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಅದು ಉದ್ದಕ್ಕೆ ಬರೀಬೋದು, ತೊಂದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲ. ನಾವು ಲೆಫ್ಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ, ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ಆರ್ ದ ವೇಸ್? ಲೆಫ್ಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಗ್ರೀನಿಂಗ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ರಿ. 5 ways, 5 ಪಂಚ ದ್ರೌಪದಿ ಗಂಡಾಸ್. ಸರಿ, ಏನ್ ಪ್ರಜಿತ್ ಪೈ ಬೇಜಾರಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೀನೋ? ಏನ್ ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡು. 5 ways ಆಫ್
ಬೇಡ ಸರ್.
ಬೇಡವಾ? ಬೇಡ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದವ್ರೆಲ್ಲ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಮದುವೆ ಆಗಿದೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಗ್ರೂಪಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ 5 ways ಆಫ್ honoring the bill. The beautiful concept. Learn the concept with the problem. ಲೈಫ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲೂ ಇಷ್ಟು ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಆಗಿ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ಬಟ್ ನೆಟ್ವರ್ಕ್ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿರ್ಬೇಕು, ಕೂತ್ಕೋಬೇಕು, ಫೋಕಸ್ ಮಾಡೋದು, ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಇರ್ಬೇಕು ಲೈಫಲ್ಲಿ. ಐ ವಾಂಟ್ ಇಲವೇಟ್ ಮೈ ಲೈಫ್. ಇಲ್ಲ ಸರ್, ನನಗೆ ಸೆಕ್ಯೂರಿಟಿ ಕೆಲಸನೇ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಥ್ರೂ ಔಟ್ ಮೈ ದಿ ಜನ್ಮ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಡೂ ಸಮಥಿಂಗ್. ಗರ್ಲ್ಸಿಗಿದೆ ಸೆಕ್ಯೂರಿಟಿ ಬ್ಯಾಂಗ್ಳೂರ್, ನಮ್ಮ ಬ್ಯಾಂಗ್ಳೂರಲ್ಲಿ. ಸೊ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಸಾಫ್ಟ್ವೇರ್ ಕಂಪನೀಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಲೇಡಿ ಸೆಕ್ಯೂರಿಟಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೀರಿಯಸ್ ಆಗಿ ಜಸ್ಟ್ BA BCom ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡೋರು ಅದೇ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಕೆಲವರು. ಸೊ ಇದೆ ಜಾಬ್. ತೊಂದರೆ ಬೇಜಾರಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ? ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಲೈಫ್. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು. ಎಂಜಾಯ್. ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ಯುವರ್ ಸೆಲ್ಫ್. ಎಲ್ಲರೂ CA ಆಗ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಸೆಕ್ಯೂರಿಟಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಯಾರು ಮಾಡೋದು? ಈಗ ನಾವು CA ಆಗಿ ನಮ್ಗೆ ರೆಸಿಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಬೇಕಂತ ಬಟ್ ನಿಮಗೆ ಸತ್ವಿ ವಿತ್ ಸರಿ ಸ್ಯಾವೇಜ್. ನೋ, ಐ ಲವ್ ಮೈ ಸೆಲ್ಫ್. ಐ ಲವ್ ಮೈ ಸೆಲ್ಫ್. ರೈಟ್ ಆಫ್. PUC ಮಕ್ಕಳು, ಬಟ್ ಅದು ಬೇಸಿಕ್ ಸೆನ್ಸ್ ಇರೋದಂತವ್ರು ಏನ್ ಯೂಸ್? ಯಾ. ಸೊ 5 ways. ವಿಕ್ರಮ್, ನಿಮ್ ಕಾಲೇಜ್ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಆಫ್ಲೈನ್ ಬೇಕಂತೆ ಕೆಲವರೆಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದಾರೆ. ಕಲೇನೋ ಅವ್ರ ದೇವರೇ ಕಾಪಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ.
ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದೆ ಫುಲ್ಲು.
ಅದೇ ಅದು ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕಲ್ಲ. ಅವರು ಬ್ಲಾಕ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅದ್ ಹೇಳಿದಲ್ಲ, ಫೈನಲ್ ಹುಡುಗಿ ಪಾಪ ಫೌಂಡೇಶನ್ ಇಂಟರ್ವ್ಯೂ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಿದಾಳೆ, ಬಹಳ ಕಷ್ಟಪಟ್ಟು ಏನೋ ಮಾಡಿದಾರೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ವೀಕ್ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಅಯ್ಯೋ ವೈ ಇನ್ನು ಅಬೌಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾಪ್ಸ್ ಅರ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕಲ್ಲ. ಇನ್ನು ಇವ್ರಿಗೆ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡೋದು? ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಓಕೆ. ಆಫ್ಲೈನ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಬರೋಕ್ಕಾಗತ್ತೆ. ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಕಣ್ ತಪ್ಪಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ಏನೋ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕಾಗತ್ತೆ, ಸರ್ ನಾನು ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗಿದ್ದೆ ಅಂತ ಪಾರ್ಕಲ್ಲಿ ಕುತ್ಕೊಳಕ್ಕಾಗತ್ತೆ, ಅದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ. ಅವರೆಲ್ಲ ಸಿ ಎಂ ಮಾಡೋರು ಅಲ್ವೇ ಅಲ್ಲ. ನೀವು ಪಾರ್ಕ್ ಹೋಗಿ, ನಿಮ್ದೇನು ಅದೇನು ಬೇಡ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಬಟ್ ಸಿ ಎಂ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ಡೆಡಿಕೇಟೆಡ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಇಸ್ ರಿಕ್ವೈರ್ಡ್. ಸೊ ಇಫ್ ಆರ್ ಕಮಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಷನ್, ಪಾರ್ಕ್ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು, ಐ ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು KFC ಬ್ರೋ, ಮೆಗ್ಡಿ ಬ್ರೋ, ಐ ಬಂಕ್ ದ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಬ್ರೋ, ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ಅದು ಅಷ್ಟು ಈಸಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ವೇನ್ರೋ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಓಕೆ, ಫೈನ್, ಎಂಜಾಯ್. ಪಾಪ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರಿನ್ಸಿಪಲ್ ಫೋನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ ಇವತ್ತು, ದಟ್ಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ಶಿ ವಾಸ್ ಟೆಲಿಂಗ್. ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಯಾರು ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡು, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ದೇವರೇ ಕಾಪಾಡಲಿ ಅವ್ರನ್ನ. ದೇ ಆರ್ ಆಲ್ ನಾಟ್ ವಿಲ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಡೂ CS. ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಹೇಳೋದು ಒಂದು ಮಾತಿಗೆ ರೀಸನ್ ಬೇಕಲ್ಲ. ಕುಣಿಯ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ರಂಗಸ್ಥಳ ಡೊಂಗ್ ಅಂತೆಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರ ನಮ್ಮೂರಲ್ಲಿ. ಎಸ್. ಸೊ ಮದನ್ಗೆಲ್ಲ ನಾಲೆಜ್ ಸಕಲಾಗಿದೆ, ಅಲ್ವೇನಾ ಮದನ್?
Yes.
ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ. ವಾಟ್ ದಟ್? ಆನರಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಬಿಲ್, 5 ways ಆಫ್ ಆನರಿಂಗ್, 5 ways. ಅಂಡರ್ ದಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಇಂಗ್ರೀಡಿಯಂಟ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ a, ಗ್ರೀನಿಂಗ್, retaining the bill. Sorry, retaining the bill. Bhuvanesh Gowda, Dhanush K, Nikita, Pavani G Rao is also there. So, retaining the bill, Clement, retaining the bill and honoring on due date. ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಕೆಳಗೆ ಫಾರ್ ರಿಟೈನಿಂಗ್ ಆ ಬಿಲ್ ಅನ್ನು ರಿಟೈನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೇನು ಎಂಟ್ರಿ ಸ್ಮೃತಿ ಹೆಗಡೆ, ವಿಕ್ರಮ್ ಕುಮಾರ್? ಫಾರ್ ರಿಟೈನಿಂಗ್ ದ ಬಿಲ್, ಯಾವನಿಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತು? ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ ನಾವು, ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಕೇಳಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡಿವಿ ಅಂತ ಅವಳವರು. ಫಾರ್ ರಿಟೈನಿಂಗ್ ದ ಬಿಲ್ ಡ್ಯಾಶ್ ನೋ ಎಂಟ್ರಿ. ಯು ಆರ್ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಕೀಪಿಂಗ್, ಈ ಪಾಕೆಟ್ ತೆಗೆದು ಯು ಆರ್ ಕೀಪಿಂಗ್ ದ ಸೈನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಎಂಟ್ರಿ ಅನ್ನಕ್ಕೆ ನೋ ಎಂಟ್ರಿ. ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಕೆಳಗೆ go to the question on the top. Mr. X draws a bill for 2 months ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ ಇಲ್ಲಲ್ಲ?
ಇಲ್ಲ ಸರ್ ಹೇಳಿ.
ಇಲ್ಲ ಸರ್.
Mr. X draws a bill for 2 months. Tanushree 2 months. Top one. Question ಬರೀ. Those chief guests who came now, enjoy. So now continue. Alle 3A, 3 small a, date actually 4th June 2026. Left of English linings cross agreed. 4th June 26. Last class I discussed about the types of the bills. Bills payable after date, bills payable after sight. Gitanjali, bills payable
At side.
So normally bills are payable after date. So I draw a bill on 1st of April, 1st May, 1st June, 2 months plus 3 grace days. 4th June is the date. Vijay Vittal, okay now? 4th
Yes,
June. So 4th June, honoring the bill. First retaining ಆಯ್ತು, honoring ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕಾಸು ಕೊಟ್ಟಾವ. Honoring the bill. This is 100 lakh ಅಲ್ವಾ? Amount, yeah.
Yes.
Yes sir.
Bank account debit 100 lakh. Bank account debit 100 lakh. 2 bills receivable account. Bank account debit 100 lakh. 2 bills receivable account 100 lakh. Bank account debit 100 lakh. 2 bills receivable account 100 lakh. You have received them. Now all of you take a pencil. Third entry ಅಲ್ಲಿ bills receivable light ಆಗಿ strike off. Yeah, focus. Other than you last sir, what you told. Focus. Now ceasefire, no, there is no war now. 15 days. Now there is no war in the class. Focus. Okay? Focus. Next. You are at least regularly coming, enjoying the class. Focus. Yeah. So what do you write? ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬಿ ಆರ್ ಪರಿಣಿತ ಲೈಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಸ್ಟ್ರೈಕ್ ಆಫ್ ಮಾಡು. ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಎಂಟ್ರಿ ಬಿ ಆರ್, ಥರ್ಡ್ ಎಂಟ್ರಿ ಬಿ ಆರ್, ಲೈಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಪೆನ್ಸಿಲ್ ಲೈಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇದು ರಾಂಗ್ ಅಲ್ಲ. ಐ ಆಮ್ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಟ್ರೈಂಗ್ ಟು ಸೇ ಹೌ ಇಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಗೆಟಿಂಗ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸಲ್. All of you look at the left side only. Satvi, read first entry. All of you listen to her and look at your notes.
Debtors account debtors account Y debit 100 lakh to sales account 100 lakh.
ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನುಲಿತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ? ಬರೀ ಸೀದಾ ಡೆಟರ್ಸ್ ಟು ಸೇಲ್ಸ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಹೇಳೆ. ಡೆಟರ್ಸ್ ಟು ಸೇಲ್ಸ್.
Okay.
ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಎಂಟ್ರಿ
BR account debit 100 lakh to debtors account 100 lakh.
ಸೊ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಎಂಟ್ರಿ ಡೆಬಿಟ್ ಆಯ್ತು. ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಎಂಟ್ರಿ ಡೆಟರ್ ಏನಾಯ್ತು? ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟ್ ಆಯ್ತು. ಡೆಟರ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸಲ್. ಥರ್ಡ್ ಎಂಟ್ರಿ
Bank account debit 100 lakh to BR account 100 lakh.
ಸೊ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಎಂಟ್ರಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಬಿ ಆರ್ ಓಪನ್ ಆಯ್ತು ವಿಕ್ರಮ್. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಯ್ತು? ಬಿ ಆರ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸಲ್ ಆಯ್ತು. ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟ್. ಸೊ ನಾವು ಇಫ್ ಯು ಲುಕ್ ಎಟ್ ದ ಎಂಟ್ರೀಸ್, ಸೊ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾಡ್ ಎಂಟ್ರೀಸ್ ಲೈಕ್ ದಿಸ್. ಆಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಯು ಲಿಸನಿಂಗ್?
Yes, sir.
ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಇದು ಸೇಮ್ ಇರೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಡೆಟರ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಡೆಬಿಟ್ ಟು ಸೇಲ್ಸ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್. ಐ ಯೂಸ್ ದ ಪೆನ್ಸಿಲ್ ಲೈಟ್ ಆಗಿ. ಡೆಟರ್ ಡೆಬಿಟ್, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಡೆಟರ್ ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟ್. ಬಿ ಆರ್ ಡೆಬಿಟ್, ಬಿ ಆರ್ ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟ್. ಇವರೆಲ್ಲ ಸೇಮ್. ಉಳಿದಿದ್ದೇನು? ಆಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಯು ಗ್ರೀನಿಂಗ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸರ್ಕಲ್ ಹೊಡ್ರಿ ಅಥವಾ ಅಂಡರ್ಲೈನ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಏನು ಉಳಿತು? ಬಿ ಆರ್. ವಾಟ್ ದ ಎಂಟ್ರಿ ಲೆಫ್ಟ್ ಔಟ್? ನಾವು ಟೆಲ್ ಮಿ ಆಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಯು.
Bank account to sales
Bank
account.
account to sales.
ಎಲ್ಲ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸಲ್ ಆಯ್ತು.
Bank account to sales account.
So what is left out? Bank account debit to sales account. What is the ultimate objective of the sales? When you go for a cash sale, the entry should be bank account to sales account. That's it. Instead of eating like this, we are eating like this because of stepwise. If I go for a cash sales with the budget, cash to sales or the bank to sales. Illi when I went with the credit sales, I had to go one by one. Credit sales, drawing a bill, then receiving the money. समझ में आ गया सबको?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Below that, right? Below that, within the bracket, greening cutting. Therefore, after 3 entries, Ananya Hemadri that Chapana video off. So, therefore, after 3 entries, comma, entry left out. Sorry, bank account debit 100 L reading. ಇತ್ತಿ ಅವಳಿಗೆ ನಿದ್ದೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಸುತ್ತಾಗಿದ್ದು. ಸತ್ಯಮೂರ್ತಿಗೆ ಹೇಳಲೇನೆ. ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಡೆಬಿಟ್ 100 lakh to sales account 100 lakh.
Bracket close.
Bank account debit 100 lakh to sales account 100 lakh. Box out. Below that, that is the objective of cash sales. Now cash ಅನ್ನೋ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೆ. ಕ್ಯಾಶ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಈ ಕಾಂಟೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ಕ್ಯಾಶ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್. ಮತ್ತು 100 lakh ಕ್ಯಾಶ್ ರಿಸೀವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಮೋದಿಗೆ ಹೊಡಿತಾರೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕೇಬಲ್. ಓಕೆ, ಡಿಜಿಟಲ್ ಇಕಾನಮಿ ಟುಡೇ. ಸೊ बैंक अकाउंट डेबिट टू सेल्स अकाउंट, ऑब्जेक्टिव ऑफ कैश सेल्स. समझ में आ गया सबको? व्हाट एंट्री फॉर कैश सेल्स विशाल?
Bank account debit to sales account.
Debited.
बैंक अकाउंट डेबिट टू सेल्स अकाउंट. नेक्स्ट. सो ನಿಮ್ಮ ಗರ್ಲ್ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ ಮನೆಗೆ ಹೋಗಿದ್ದ. ಗರ್ಲ್ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ ಅಪ್ಪ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್. ಯಾರ್ದು? ವಿಶಾಬ್ ಇದ್ದು. ಏನೋ ಅವನಿಗೆ ವಾಂಟ್ ಟಾಕ್ ಟು ಹಿಸ್ ಗರ್ಲ್ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್. ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಹತ್ರ ಹೋಗಿದೆ. ಥ್ರೋಟ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ಲಿ. ಸೊ ಮನೆಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಹತ್ರ ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬಾಗಿಲು ಬಿಡ್ತಾನೆ. ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಇದ್ದಾರಾ ಅಂತ. ವಾಯ್ಸ್ ಇಲ್ವಲ್ಲ. ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಇದ್ದಾರಾ ಅಂತ. ಅವಳು ಇಲ್ಲ ಬನ್ನಿ ಮಾತಾಡೋಣ ಅಂತ. ಅವಳು ಇವನ್ ಥ್ರೋಟ್ ವಾಯ್ಸ್ ಹೋಗಿತ್ತು. ಅವಳು ಬೇರೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡವ್ರು ಅಲ್ವೇನಾ ರಿಷಾಬ್?
ಸರ್ ಯಾರು ಇಲ್ಲ ಸರ್.
ಅಯ್ಯೋ ಏನ್ ಬೇಜಾರು ನೋಡು. ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಈಗ ಸದ್ಯಕ್ಕೆ ಬರೀ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಡೆಬಿಟ್ ಸೇಲ್ಸ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್. ರಾಜ್ಯ ಸರ್ ಹೇಳೋ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ನಿಮಗೆ ಮೆಜಾರಿಟಿ ಏಜೇ ಬಂದಿಲ್ವಲ್ಲ, ಯಾರು ಇರ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಮೈನರ್. ಯು ಡೋಂಟ್ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ದ ಕಾಂಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್. Bank account debit what? Vidya to sales account. So now come to the right side. Opposite entry, red ink ಅಲ್ಲಿ.
Right side.
Yeah. So what are the left side blue ink? Exact right side ಅಲ್ಲಿ. For honoring the bill, I have to receive. He has to pay. Honoring the bill ಅಥವಾ payment. Left side entry ಏನೋ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಹೇಳಿ. Left side bank account. One second. ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೀತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ?
Right side.
ಇಲ್ಲೊಂದ್ ಕಡೆ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ BR ಅಂತ ಬರೋದಲ್ವಾ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅದರ ಪಕ್ಕ ದೇವರು ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಟು BR ಅದರ ಪಕ್ಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೀ ರೆಡ್ ಇಂಕ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. All of you listening, all of you able to understand?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Still, all of you tell me the entry quickly.
Bank account 100
Bank
lakh to
account
BR
debit.
account 100.
It's opposite ಹೇಳಿ.
BR account to
BR
bank.
account to bank account.
Debit to bank account.
BR account debit to bank account. Instead of BR ಏನು ಹೇಳಬೇಕು?
BP.
BP account.
I will learn this so easily. Those who had bills of exchange. Bari BP account debit 100 lakh. To bank account Dimple 100 lakh. Padmalata, Prajwal, Suprit, Tanusri, Tanmay, Ananya Shetty. BP account debit to bank account 100. ಅಲ್ಲೇ again ಪೆನ್ಸಿಲ್ BP ಸ್ಟ್ರೈಕ್ ಅಪ್ ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ ಈ ಟೈಮ್. ಟಾಪ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿತ್ತು ಪರ್ಚೇಸಸ್ ಟು ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟರ್ಸ್, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಏನು ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟರ್ಸ್ ಟು BP, ದೆನ್ ಏನು BP ಟು ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್. ಸೊ ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟರ್ಸ್ BP ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸಲ್. ಏನು ಉಳಿತು ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಕೆಳಗೆ ಒಪೋಸಿಟ್ ಟು ದ ಲೆಫ್ಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಗ್ರೀನಿಂಗ್ ಕಲರ್ ಬಾಕ್ಸ್ ಹಾಕಿದ್ರಲ್ವಾ, ರೈಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸೇಮ್ ಲೈನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೀ ವಾಟ್ ಎಂಟ್ರಿ ಲೆಫ್ಟ್ ಔಟ್?
Purchases
Purchase account debited bank account.
ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ತಲೆ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ಅಲ್ವಾ ಇದ್ರೆ.
Common sense.
ಎಕ್ಸಾಕ್ಟ್ ಅಪೋಸಿಟ್ ಬರೀ ಪರ್ಚೇಸ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಏನೋ ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಬಿಡಿ. ಪರ್ಚೇಸ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಡೆಬಿಟ್ ಟು ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ 100L. Purchase account debit to bank account ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ 100L ಬಾಕ್ಸ್ ಹಾಕಿ. below the grade object your cash purchases. Object your cash purchases. I'll repeat the entire process. Beautiful concept. Bills of exchange itself can be asked for 5 to 10 marks. Rectification of errors of the 100% question, otherly 2 marks per that. Final accounts also it might come. Single entry also it might come. So wherever we go, this easy topic in your foundation itself, 4 chapter we go. Which chapter is there? 4. So you need to be the master of all this. So all of you look at the left side again. What entry for credit sales? Everybody.
Debtors to sales.
Debtors to sales.
Yes, sir.
Debtors to sales.
Entry for drawing a bill.
Drawing account.
BR account.
BR to
Bank
debtors.
account debit.
What entry for honoring the bill? Bank account debit.
Bank account.
To BR.
Account to BR account.
ಪಂಡಿತ ಬಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೆ ಅಂತ ಏನೇ ಬಡ್ಕೋ. ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಡೆಬಿಟ್ ಟು BR. ನೀರ್ ಕುಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ನೀರ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಇಟ್ಕೋ ಬಡ್ಕೋ. ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಡೆಬಿಟ್ ಟು BR. ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್? ಎಕ್ಸಾಕ್ಟ್ opposite ಏನಿದೆ ಮಾನ್ಸಿ? Purchase account debit to creditors to BP to bank. Done? All of you are done?
Yes, sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Left side blue ink continue ಮಾಡಿ. Left side whatever you wrote ಅದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಆರ್ ದೊಡ್ಡದಾಗಿ ಬ್ಲೂ ಇಂಕ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆರ್ ಬಡ ವೆರಿ ಬಿಗ್ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ದೊಡ್ಡದೇ ಹಾಕಿ ಆರ್. ರಿಟೈನಿಂಗ್ ದ ಬಿಲ್ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಆರ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? ಡಿಸ್ಕೌಂಟಿಂಗ್ ದ ಬಿಲ್ with the bank by financial institution. Rahul Ravi Joshi, Priyanka, Sinchana Kulal. ಗೀತಿಕಾ, ವೈದೇಹಿ ಹೆಗಡೆ, ಅಶ್ವಿನಿ ಹೆಗಡೆ, ಆ ಹೆಗಡೆ, ಈ ಹೆಗಡೆ, ಶಿರ್ಸಿ ಹೆಗಡೆ. ಇಲ್ವೇನ್ರೋ? ಶಿರ್ಸಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಆ ಕಡೆ ಕಲ್ಲೆಸರು ಹೆಗಡೆ, ಈ ಕಡೆ ಕಲ್ಲೆಸರು ಹೆಗಡೆ. ಇಲ್ವೇನೆ ವೈಷ್ಣವಿ? ಹಾ, ಒಂದ್ 2-3 ಭಟ್ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ, ಒಂದು ಭೀಮಾ, ಆ ತರ ಎಲ್ಲ 3-4 ಜನ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದಟ್ ಎಂಟ್ರಿ? ಆರ್ ಏನು? Discounting the bank by financial institution. ಬರೀ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಡೆಬಿಟ್ ಅಥವಾ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಲ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಬರೀ. ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಹೈಪೋಥೆಟಿಕಲ್ ಆಯ್ತಾ? 99 lakh. ಡಿಸ್ಕೌಂಟ್ ಬಾರ್ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಅಂತ ಬರೀ. ಡೆಬಿಟ್ ಎಷ್ಟು?
1 lakh.
Discount bar interest expense account debit 1 lakh. To BR account 100 lakh. BR account 100 lakh. What is the meaning? What is the meaning? Look at me. So I sold goods to Sai Prajna. ಅವಳು ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಹಾಕೊಂಡು ಹೊರಟು, ಸಿಗ್ತಾನೆ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಅವ್ರು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡೋದು? ನನಗೆ ಕಾಸು ಬೇಕಲ್ಲ, ಅವಳಿಗೆ ಫೋನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಆಫ್. ಇನ್ನೇನ್ ಮಾಡೋದು? ಫೋನ್ ಸಿಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ, ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಆಫ್. ಸೊ ಐ ವಾಂಟ್ ದ ಮನಿ ರೈಟ್ ನೌ. So if I want the money right now, what will I do? I can go to the bank. I tell the bank, sir, this is the bill which Sai Prajna has to pay me 100 lakh. So please give me the money right now. He says, okay, because he knows me very well. If I'm a trustworthy customer, he will not give 100 lakh because he's there to make business, no? He's there for Bajji Gutti. No, he's there to make money. So he'll not give 100 lakh. He'll give me 99 lakh. That is called Mayuri Dose. So he will give me 99 lakh. 1 lakh is the discount charges. 1 lakh is discount. On the due date, Sai Prajna, instead of giving money to me, she will go and make the payment to the banker. Banker is happy. This is called discounting the bill. ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಡೆಬಿಟ್ ಟು ವಾಟ್? ಭವಿಷ್ ಏನು ಹೇಳು? ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಡೆಬಿಟ್, ಡಿಸ್ಕೌಂಟ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಡೆಬಿಟ್ ಟು ವಾಟ್? BR. ಸೊ BR ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ. BR ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಆರ್ BR ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ. ರೈಟ್ ಸೈಡ್, ಅದೇ ಪಕ್ಕದಲ್ಲಿ ರೈಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬಿ. ಸೊ 3A 3B ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೆ, ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಕೇಳಿಸಿತ್ತ ನನಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. 3A, ಇದು 3B. ರೈಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಯಾವ ಇಂಕ್ ದೇವರು?
Reading.
Red.
Red. For discounting. ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಬ್ಯಾಚ್ ಅವ್ರು ಹೇಳಿ, ಮತ್ತೆ ಪ್ರಿವಿಯಸ್ ಬ್ಯಾಚ್ಗೆ ಒಂದು ಚಾನ್ಸ್ ಕೊಡೋದು. ಏನ್ ಎಂಟ್ರಿ?
Bills receivable account debit to bank account to discount or interest expense account.
ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್
Bills payable account.
ಅದು ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತು. ಪ್ರಿವಿಯಸ್ ಬ್ಯಾಚ್.
Bills payable account to bank account to discount bar interest.
Who is that? Who is answering?
Jagruti, sir.
ಜಾಗೃತಿ ಪುಷ್ಟಿ. ಓಕೆ. ರಿಪೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಇನ್ನೊಂದ್ಸಲ.
Yes. Bills payable to bank account to discount bar interest.
ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮೇಲೆ ಒಂದ್ ಕಡೆ ಜಾಗೃತಿ PS ಬ್ಯಾಚ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ ನೀನು? PS ಬ್ಯಾಚ್ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಟೀಚರ್ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದೆ. ಒಂದು 0 ಮೇಲೆ ಟಾಪ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ, ಟಾಪ್ ಪೋಸ್ಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲದು, ಟೇಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲದು, ರೈಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಬರ್ದಿಲ್ಲ, ಅದ್ರ ಕೆಳಗೆ ಎಂಡಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಬರ್ದಪ್ಪ ನೀನು ಜಾಗೃತಿ?
With little comments.
ಅದನ್ನ ಇನ್ನೊಂದ್ಸಲ ಅಂಡರ್ಲೈನ್ ಮಾಡಮ್ಮ ನೀನು. PS ಬ್ಯಾಚ್, ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಬ್ಯಾಚ್ ಓಕೆ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಅಂಡರ್ಲೈನ್ ಮಾಡು ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಯಾರು ನಿನ್ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ ಯಾರು ಇಲ್ಲಿ? ನಿಂದು ಕುಮಾರನ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ ನೀನು? ಆರ್ನೆಸ್ ಕುಮಾರನ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ವ? ಆರ್ನೆಸ್ ಇರ್ಬೇಕು. ಎಲ್ಲೇ PUC ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು ಜಾಗೃತಿ ಹೇಳೆ.
Sir, RSS, sir.
RSS
I mean, sorry, sir. New horizon.
ದೇವರೇ ಕಾಪಾಡ್ಬೇಕು. ಅಯ್ಯೋ, ನೀನು PUC ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಕ್ಕ?
Sir, in New Horizon College, sir.
ಸತ್ವಿ ನೀನ್ ಹೇಳು. PPCನಾ?
ಹಾ ನಾ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಕೈ ಆಯ್ತು.
ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಕೈ ಎತ್ತಿದೆ, ಹೇಳು ಏನು?
ನೋ ಎಂಟ್ರಿ.
ಯಾಕೆ ನೋ ಎಂಟ್ರಿ?
Because the transaction is between the banker and the creditor.
ಜಾಗೃತಿ ಅಕ್ಕ. ಅಕ್ಕ
Sorry, sir.
ಸಾರಿ ಸರ್, ಚೂಡಿದಾರ್ ಸರ್. ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಬ್ಯಾಚ್ ಓಕೆ, ರಿಲ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್ ಸರ್. ಅಕ್ಕ, I am entering a transaction with the bank. Why there is an entry in your book? ಮದುವೆ ನಿನಗಾದ್ರೆ ಸತ್ವಿಗೆ ರಿಸೆಪ್ಷನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೇನೆ. ಮದುವೆ ನಿನಗಾದ್ರೆ ರಿಸೆಪ್ಷನ್ ನಿನ್ಗೆ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕಲ್ವಾ? ಮದುವೆ ನಿನಗಾಗೋದು, ರಿಸೆಪ್ಷನ್ ಅವಳಿಗಾದ್ರೆ ಮೆಹಂದಿ ಲಾರಿಗಾಗೋದು, ಮತ್ತೆ ಹಳದಿ ದೀಪ್ತಿಗಾಗೋದು ಅದಾಗುತ್ತೇನೆ ಅಲ್ಲ, ನಿಂದೆ ತಾನೆ. ನಿನ್ ಮದುವೆನಲ್ಲಿ ಅವ್ರು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡೋದು? ರೈಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಐ ಸೈಡ್ ಕಾಮನ್ ಸೆನ್ಸ್, ರೈಟ್. ಪರಿಣಿತಾ, ನೋ ಎಂಟ್ರಿ. ನೋ ಎಂಟ್ರಿ ಸಿನ್ಸ್. ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್ ಸತ್ವಿ. No entry since it is a transaction between the drawer and banker. Drawing book ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಕ್ಕೆ entry? Drawer and banker. Next. C.
ಇನ್ನೊಂದ್ಸತಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೈನ್ ಮಾಡಿ
ಎಂತ?
ಸರ್, ಇನ್ನೊಂದ್ಸತಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೈನ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ರೈಟ್ ಸೈಡ್
ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಬಂದಿದೆ ನಿನ್ ಮದನ್? ಬಟ್ ಅವನಿಗೆ ಏನ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ರೆಲೆವೆಂಟ್ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಕೊಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಅವನು ಕೇಳಿದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ರೆಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸ್ ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕಾ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ? ಸೊ
ನೆಟ್ವರ್ಕ್ ಇದೆ,
ಡಿಫರೆಂಟ್ ಇಂಕು. ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ? ಮತ್ತೆ ನಾನು ನೆಟ್ವರ್ಕ್ ಇಶ್ಯೂ ಇದ್ರೆ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಈಗ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಎಸ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್, ಇನ್ ಡಿಫರೆಂಟ್ ಇಂಕ್ ಬರ್ರಿ. ಇದು ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ನಾನು ರೆಡ್ ಇಂಕ್ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಬರ್ಸೋದು, ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಆಗೋದು ಬೇಡ. ಲೆಫ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ರೆಡ್ ಇಂಕ್ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಬರೀ, ಪರವಾಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಸಿ ಏನು? ಎಂಡೋರ್ಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಎ ಬಿಲ್. ಎಂಡೋರ್ಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಎ ಬಿಲ್. ಸ್ಪೆಷಲ್ ಒನ್. ಇಟ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್, ಇಲ್ಲ ಬರ್ಕೊಡಿ, ಉದ್ದಕ್ಕೆ ಬರೀ, ತೊಂದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಪಾಸಿಂಗ್ ಆನ್ ರೈಟ್ ಟು ರಿಸೀವ್ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಬಿಲ್. Passing on right to receive amount of the bill in favor of Harisha, third party. Favor of third party. Vaibhavi, comma, creditors. Or ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು? Creditors. ಸ್ಕಂದ GS ಎಷ್ಟು ಬ್ಯಾಚ್ ಹತ್ರ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಆನ್ ಆಗಲ್ವಲ್ಲೇನೋ ಸ್ಕಂದ? ಇದು ಊರು ಕಾಡ್ಗೆಲ್ಲ ನೆಟ್ವರ್ಕ್ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮನೆಗೊಂದು ನೆಟ್ವರ್ಕ್ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ ಅಲ್ವೇನೋ? ಸೊ ಏನ್ ಎಂಟ್ರಿ? I said what? Passing on the right to receive amount of the bill, Vashika, in favor of third party creditors. Special entry, ರೆಡ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಬರೀ, ಲೆಫ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಬರೀತಾರೆ, ನನಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತು, ಬರೀ. ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟರ್ಸ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಡೆಬಿಟ್ ಟು BR ಅಕೌಂಟ್. Right side, same. Right side, no entry. ಮೊದಲು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಗೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಈಗಲೂ ಅದಕ್ಕೂ ಸೇಮ್. ಏನು? ನೋ ಎಂಟ್ರಿ. ಏನಕ್ಕೆ? ಸಿನ್ಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ ಭಾವಿಶ್. ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಬ್ಯಾಚ್ ಅಲ್ಲೂ ಫುಲ್ ಮೇಲೆ ನೋಡ್ತಾನೆ ಇದ್ದೆ, ಈ ಬ್ಯಾಚ್ ಅಲ್ಲೂ ನೋಡ್ತಾನೆ ಇದೆಯಾ? ಏನು ಕಾಂತಾರ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಬಂತ ಮೇಲೆ ಕೆಳಗೆ? ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಬ್ಯಾಚ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡ್ತಾನೆ ಇರ್ತೀನಿ. ಏನ್ ನೋಡ್ತೀಯಾ? ದೆನ್ ದೇವ್ರಿಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತು. ನೀನ್ ಡಿಮ್ಮಿ ಬಂದ ಕುತ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಎಲ್ಲಾದ್ರೂ.
ಇಲ್ಲ ಸರ್.
ಸೊ ಏನ್ ಬರೀಬೇಕು? ನೋ ಎಂಟ್ರಿ ಸಿನ್ಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ ಯಾರು?
ಡ್ರಾವರ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್.
ಡ್ರಾವರ್ ಅಂಡ್ ದ ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟರ್. ಡಿಸ್ಕೌಂಟಿಂಗ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕರ್, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟರ್. ಡ್ರಾವರ್ ಅಂಡ್ ದ ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟರ್. Hold on. I not explained, relax. Next, come back to doing or. Explain ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ they are all connected entries. Or sending bill for collection. Sending bill for collection. Dash. When customer is Shreya in Puttur. ಹನುಮಗಿರಿ ನಿಂಗೆ ಮನೆ ಹತ್ರ ಇದೆಯೇನೆ ಶ್ರೇಯಾ? ಹನುಮಗಿರಿ ಕೇಳಿದ್ಯಾ?
ಹಾ ಸರ್.
ಎಷ್ಟು ದೂರ ಇದೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮನೆಯಿಂದ?
ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೆಯಿಂದ ದೂರ ಉಂಟು ಸರ್.
ದೂರ ಅಂದ್ರೆ 1.5 ಕಿಲೋಮೀಟರ್?
ಅದು ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ.
ಅದು ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಅವರಿಗೆ
ಸರ್,
ತಿನ್ನೋದು
ನನ್ನ ಕಾಲೇಜ್ ಪುತ್ತೂರು ಸರ್, ನನ್ನ ಮನೆ ಕಡೇಶ್ವರದಲ್ಲಿ.
ನಾನೀಗ ಹನುಮಗಿರಿಗೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ದೂರ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮ ಕಲಶ ನಡೀತಾ ಇದೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾ?
ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ.
ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ನಾಳೆ ಹೋಗು ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ. ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಹೋಗಿ ಊಟ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಬ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಟಿಕ್ ಮುಕ್ತ ಭಾರತ ಕ್ಯಾಶ್ ಫೌಂಡೇಶನ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರ.
ನಮಗೆ ಸರ್
ನಿನಗೆ
ಸೂತಿಗ ಸರ್, ನಮಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ಲಿಕ್ಕಿಲ್ಲ.
ಓಕೆ, ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಮನೇಲೆ ಬೆಚ್ಚಿಗೆ ಮಲ್ಕೋ. ಬರ್ರಿ, ಏನು ಎಂಟ್ರಿ?
Sending bill for collection.
Sending bill for collection. When customer is outstation. ಪರಿಣಿತಾ, ಓ ಪರಿಣಿತಾ, ಏನೇ ಬರಿಯೇ ಏನು ಒಂಥರ ಮೂಡಲ್ ಇದೆಯಾ? ಬರೆಯಕ್ ಮೂಡಿಲ್ವೇನೆ?
ಆತರ ಏನಿಲ್ಲ ಸರ್.
ಆತರ ಏನಿಲ್ವಾ? ಮತ್ತೆ ಈ ತರ ಹೇಳಲೊಂಥರ ಇದೆಯಾ? ಇಲ್ವಾ? ಡ್ಯಾಶ್. When what?
When
Customer is outstation.
Outstation.
in
Outstation.
station.
Under that small I. Small I. For sending the bill. For sending the bill. Sorry. Bill or bank for collection account debit to BR account. Bill or bank for collection account debit 100 lakh to BR account 100 lakh. And point number 2. Point number 2, small I for collecting the amount. Bank account debit. Say 99.8 lakh. Bank charges account debit. What call it?
0.2.
0.2 lakh.
2 ಮೇಲೆ ಏನ್ ಬರ್ರಿ? Bill or bank for collection. ಪ್ರಾಪ್ತಿ ಇದನ್ನ ಬರೀ. ಏನು ಪ್ರಾಪ್ತಿ ಮಿತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇದಳ ಇದಳಲ್ವಾ? ಪಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೆ ಜೋರಾಗಿ. 2 bill or bank for collection account 100 lakh. ರಿಪೀಟ್ ಮಾಡೆ ಪ್ರಾಪ್ತಿ ಮಿರ್ಜಿ ಎಂಟ್ರಿನ.
ಸರ್, ನಾನು ಇವಾಗ ಜಾಯಿನ್ ಆದೆ.
ಚಪ್ಪಾಳೆ ಹೊಡಿರಿ. ಇವಾಗ ಬಂದಲ್ಲ ಅವಳು, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಕೇಳಿತ್ತು. ನಾನು ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಕೇಳಿತ್ತು. ಪ್ರಾಪ್ತಿ ಬಂದು ಚಪ್ಪಾಳೆ ಹೊಡಿರಿ. ಪಾರ್ಟಿ ಇರ್ಬೇಕು ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ಲಿ. ಹೇಳ ಸತ್ಯ, ಒಬ್ಬರು ಹೇಳಮ್ಮ.
For sending the bill or bank for collection account debit 100 lakh to BR account 100 lakh. For collecting the amount, bank account debit 99.8 lakh, bank charges account debit 0.2 lakh to bill or bank for collection account 100 lakh.
ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಎವ್ರಿಬಡಿ ರಿಟರ್ನ್. ಸೋಹಾನಿ ನಾಯಕ್, ಸುರಭಿ. ಯಾ, ನಾವು ರೈಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೋ ಎಂಟ್ರಿ. ರೈಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ರೇಟಿಂಗ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೋ ಎಂಟ್ರಿ. ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಕೀಪ್ ರೈಟಿಂಗ್. Next. Retirement of the bill. Dash. It is premature payment. Premature andre mansi before the due date. It is premature payment or the honoring of the bill. Premature payment of the bill. That is paid before the due date. For what? Paid what? Before the due date. Entry. Bank account debit. Say 99.9 lakh. ಇದೆಲ್ಲ imaginary figures ಆಯ್ತಾ ಹಿಂಗ್ ಬಂತು ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ 99.9 lakh. Discount ಅಥವಾ rebate account debit 0.1 lakh. To BR account 100 lakh. Bank account debit 99.9 lakh. Discount or rebate account 0.1 lakh. To BR account 100 lakh.
Excuse me, sir.
Right side ಅಲ್ಲಿ all of you right rating ಅಲ್ಲಿ right side ಅಲ್ಲಿ exact ಉಲ್ಟಾ ಏನ್ ಬರಬೇಕು BP account debit 100 lakh rating BP account debit 100 lakh to bank account 99 to bank account 99 lakh to discount bar rebate income account. Rebate under discount. Discount bar rebate income account 0.1 lakh.
Sir, bank account 99.9 lakh.
But rest BP account debit 100 lakh to bank account 99.9 lakh to discount bar rebate account 0.1 lakh. Rebate income account. Left ಅಲ್ಲಿ discount bar rebate expense account ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಬರೀ completely underline ಮಾಡಿ. It's not done yet, just underline. So left ಅಲ್ಲಿ blue ink ಅಲ್ಲಿ. Therefore, for honoring within the bracket 5 ways. Honoring 5 ways. Ultimate entry is with a ready. Ultimate entry is Rashika. Bank account debit. Discount bar rebate account debit. Red ink ಅಲ್ಲಿ creditors account debit. To BR account. Ultimate entry is Yati. Bank account debit. Discount bar wait. Discount bar rebate bar bank charges on the add model. Discount bar rebate bar bank charges account debit. Red ink ಅಲ್ಲಿ creditors account debit. To BR account 100 lakh. To BR account amount ಬೇಡ. BR account. Right side red ink ಅಲ್ಲಿ BP account debit to bank account. To bank account. To discount bar rebate income. To discount bar rebate income account. Which is the bracket? Yavaga Lahari retirement. Retirement. Underline. Double underline mark. Single underline sir, double word, single sir. All of you keep your pen down. This is called smart and effective learning. So left side but the right side each entry I'll explain. Focus more. So life is a process of open and close. One entry open body, another close body. That's it. All of you now see the left side first entry. Left side master, right side master. What entry for trade sales? Quickly.
Debtors to
Debtors
sales.
account debit to
Account and
sales.
attached to bank. Sales account.
To sales account. Debtors to sales. So next in what you debtor debit again. Then cancel. What entry for drawing a bill? Quickly.
To debtors.
Debtors account.
BR account debit to debtors account. So debtor cancel. Then what can I do with the bill? Look at me. I can treat the bill in 5 ways. I drawn the bill on 1st April. Wait for 2 months. Just customer bartadanta kaita into Shabaritara kaita irbeku. 2 months she will come and make the payment. Take it. What entry for receiving the money? Bona double. Bank account debit 100 lakh. To BR account 100 lakh. Correct. Alligagote. Atava. You want the money right now, Priyanka. When to go to the bank, okay, and ask the bank, I want to discount the bill. If the banker is happy, you may discount. What entry? Bank account debit. To BR account. But ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಧನ್ಯ discount account debit. Bank account debit, discount account debit to BR account. Third one is special, which I not explained. Satya and Lahari, raise your hand. I sold goods to Lahari. So I had received the money from her 100 lakh. I had drawn a bill. Now I also purchased 100 lakh worth of goods from Satvi. I sold goods to whom? Lahari. I purchased goods from whom? Satvi. So now what I do? Instead of receiving the money from Lahari and then paying to Satvi, then I say, you people fight. That is called endorsement of the bill. So I was supposed to receive 100 lakh from Lahari. I pass on that to Satvi. That is called endorsement. So the entry for endorsement is creditors account, special entry. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತ್ರ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಬರೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತ್ರ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಬೇರೆಲ್ಲ ಕಡೆ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಇದೆ. Creditors account debit to BR. Creditors account. So I instead of receiving the money from Lahari, Satviಗೆ creditors account to BR. ಅದೊಂದು special entry by hand for it. Next one, lower that. I am in Bangalore. My customer Lahari is in Kolkata. Assuming it is a 200 rupees bill. Can I go all the way to Kolkata to collect 200 rupees UGD amount? So I send it through my bank. Banks will be having branches across, sending the bill for collection. So what is the entry? Bill for collection account debit to BR. When you receive, intimation for the bank, you have received the money. Bank account debit, small bank charges because they are collecting the money, alva. Bank charges account debit to bill for collection. Then the last one, I sold goods to Lahari. 4th June, she was supposed to pay. She comes on 4th May only, 1 month in advance. So she will give the money 1 month in advance. Then I said, okay, give. 100 lakh she was supposed to give. I said, give. I'm giving 1 month in advance. No, why should I give 100 lakh? She says, some discount for it. Natural. Since she has paid the money before the due date, I may give some discount. That's called retirement of the bill. Look at me. This is 1st April. This is 4th June. Here you go.
First April.
First April.
ಏನಿದು
Fourth June.
Fourth June.
ಏನಿದು
June.
ಪಕ್ಕ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಡೇಟ್ ಸ್ಮೃತಿ
5th June.
5th June.
On this date 4th June ಗೆ bill if it is not paid on this date bill dies. It doesn't have any value, zero value. Whereas this has to be paid on or before the due date. Last class also I told you about that. Check 3 months ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ವೇಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಸ್ಟೇಲ್ ಚೆಕ್. ಓಕೆ ಹಿಯರ್ 4th June ಒಳಗೆ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು. 5th June ಗೆ ವೇಸ್ಟ್. Bill dies on 5th June. But 1 month before only she pays. Here 4th May. She pays on 4th May instead of 4th June. So 4th June end of the day bill dies. ಅದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮೊದಲು ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ರಿಟೈರ್ಮೆಂಟ್. So end of the due date bill dies. After the due date waste. Whereas before that when it happens Anupama, that's called retirement of the bill. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. So on or before the due date, when the bill is paid, that is called honoring. If 1 day late ಆದ್ರೂ, that will be called the dishonor ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. So 1 month before when they pay, that's called the retirement of the bill. For retirement of the bill, Parinita video on ಮಾಡೋದು. Retirement of the bill, so we'll give some discount. That is what's called retirement of the bill. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ? Now if you look at it all of you closely, ಲೆಫ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮೇನ್ಲಿ 5 ಎಂಟ್ರಿ ಡೆಬಿಟ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್. ಆಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಯು ಸಿ ಎ ಬಿ ಡಿ ಇ ಸಿ ನೋಡ್ಬೇಡಿ. ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಡೆಬಿಟ್, ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಡೆಬಿಟ್, ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಡೆಬಿಟ್, ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಡೆಬಿಟ್. ಎಂಡೋರ್ಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತ್ರ ವಿಜಯ್ ವಿಠಲ್ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟೆಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಏನಿರುತ್ತೆ Bhuvita Reddy creditors account because you're paying. Then all the 5 cases, all the 5 entries were so easy. 2BR, 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 2BR. ಇದೆ ನೋಡಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಡೆ. ಸೊ ಆನರ್ ಆಗುವಾಗ BR ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸಲ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, 2BR ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ?
Yes, sir.
ಇದನ್ನ ಬೈ ಹಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು. ಯಾರು?
ನಾನು
ಒನ್ ಡೇ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ರೋಲ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಚರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಅದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಸೀರಿಯಸ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕಷನ್. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕ್ಲಾಸಸ್ ನಾರ್ಮಲ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಈ ತರ ಆಟ ಆಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಟೈಮ್ ಪಾಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಓಕೆ, ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ ಎಂಜಾಯ್ ದ ಎಜುಕೇಶನ್, ಡಿಸಿಪ್ಲಿನ್ ಇದೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಒನ್ ಡೇ ಇಂದ ಟೈಮ್ ಪಾಸ್ ಸಾಕು. whoever is not registered, register. Those who don't want to register, thank you for knowing us. We are also thanking you for knowing you. Okay, no problem, ಏನು ತೊಂದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ if you don't understand what is right for you, ಇಲ್ಲ ಸರ್ ಐ ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಬಿಕಾಮ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಎಂಜಾಯ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ, ಮಾಡೋದು, ಎಂಜಾಯ್ ಮಾಡೋದು. ಸೆಕ್ಯೂರಿಟಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತಿದೆ, ಇಲ್ಲ ಸರ್ ನನಗೆ ಫಿಸಿಕಲ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಬೇಕು, ಸೊ PU ಟೀಚರ್ಸೇ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಟ್ರೆ ಸಾಕು, ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು CA ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಎ ಡ್ರೀಮ್. Okay, the dream is very good. Enjoy. Okay, enjoy. It's okay. We have seen ಎಲ್ಲ ಟೀಚರ್ಸ್ PU ಟೀಚರ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ CA ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ದೇ ಶುಡ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಅಪ್ರೋಚ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ. ಒನ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ಸ್ ಟೀಚರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು, ಸಮ್ ಆಫ್ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅಪ್ರೋಚ್ ಇಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ರೈಟ್. ಬಟ್ ಈಗ ಕೇಳೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳೋದು ಟೈಮ್ ವೇಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ನನಗೆ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್, ಐ ಆಮ್ ನಾಟ್ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟೆಡ್. ಸೊ ಮಂಡೇ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಹ್ಯಾವಿಂಗ್ ರಿಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಚರ್, ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ರೋಲ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ. ದೆನ್ ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಎ ಎಂಜಾಯ್ಫುಲ್ ಜರ್ನಿ. ಹಿಂಗೆ ಜೋಕ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಬಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಪಾಸ್ ಮಾಡೋದೆಲ್ಲ ಬೇಡ. ಓಕೆ, ರೈಟ್. ನಾಳೆ ರಜಾ ಆಯ್ಕೇನು ಬೈ ಮಿಸ್ಟೇಕ್ ನಾನು ಅನೌನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ನಾಳೆ ಸಂಡೇ ಅಲ್ವಾ ರಜಾ. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಸ್ಯಾಟರ್ಡೇ ಎಣ್ಣೆ ಹಾಕಿದ್ದಾರ, ಕೆಲವೆಲ್ಲ PUC ಎಣ್ಣೆ ಹಾಕ್ತಾರೆ ನೋಡಿ. 15 ಜನ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲಲ್ಲ ಕ್ಲಾಸಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ನೋಡಿ, ಎಣ್ಣೆ ಹಾಕ್ತಾರೆ ಪಾಪ ಸ್ಯಾಟರ್ಡೇ ಈವ್ನಿಂಗ್. ಅವ್ರು ಬರೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಸ್ಯಾಟರ್ಡೇ ಈವ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಬರೋದು, ಸಂಡೇ ಎಣ್ಣೆ ಹಾಕ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಒಮ್ಮೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಇದಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಏನದು ಹೆಡ್ಏಕ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ರಜಾ ಕೊಡೋದು. ಹೆಡ್ ಪೇನ್ ಸೀರಿಯಸ್ಲಿ. ಕುರುಡು ನನ್ನ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಇನ್ನೇನು ಮಾಡೋದು ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಅಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ಪ್ರಜಿತ್ ನಿಮ್ಮರಲ್ಲೂ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರ, ಉಡುಪಿಯಲ್ಲೂ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರಾ?
ನಂಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಸರ್.
ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರಂತ ಕನ್ಫರ್ಮ್ ಆಯ್ತು. ಸತ್ಯ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಕಾಲೇಜಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೇನೆ? ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, ಅವಳಿಗೂ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ರೈಟ್, ಕಾಲೇಜಿಗೆ ಹೋದ್ರೆ ತರ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗೋದು. ಇರ್ಲಿ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಹೇಳೋ ಸತ್ವಿ.
Sir, one doubt.
ಒಂದು ನಿಮಿಷ ಬಿಫೋರ್ ದಟ್. ಸೊ ಲೆಫ್ಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿದೆ, there are 5 ways of honoring the bill. ಏನು? ರಿಟೈನಿಂಗ್ ದ ಬಿಲ್, ಡಿಸ್ಕೌಂಟಿಂಗ್ ದ ಬಿಲ್, ಎಂಡೋರ್ಸಿಂಗ್ ದ ಬಿಲ್, ಬಿಲ್ ಫಾರ್ ಕಲೆಕ್ಷನ್, ರಿಟೈರ್ಮೆಂಟ್. ರೈಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಭೂಯಿತಕ್ಕ ಅಕ್ಕ, ಈ ಕಡೆ ಚೂಡು, ಆ ಕಡೆ AB. ರೈಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟರ್ ಕೆಲಸ ಏನು? ಮೇಕಿಂಗ್ ದ ಪೇಮೆಂಟ್. ಇಫ್ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ರಿಟೈನ್ಡ್ ಬಿಲ್, ನನಗೆ ಕಾಸು ಕೊಡ್ತಾರ. ಡಿಸ್ಕೌಂಟೆಡ್ ಬಿಲ್, ಐ ಟೆಲ್ ಯು ಬ್ರೋ ಗೋ ಅಂಡ್ ಮೇಕ್ ದ ಪೇಮೆಂಟ್ ಟು ದ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್. ಎಂಡೋರ್ಸ್ಡ್ ಬಿಲ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟರ್ಸ್ಗೆ, ಅವಳ ಕೆಲಸ ಏನು ಪೇಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು. ಓನ್ಲಿ ರಿಟೈರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆದಾಗ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟೆಡ್ ಆಫ್ 100 lakh, she will pay little lesser because I am giving some discount. Understood? ಲೆಫ್ಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಮಾತ್ರ ಬೈ ಹಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ರೈಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಬೈ ಹಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಡಿ. CA ಇದೆ ಬ್ಯೂಟಿಫುಲ್ ಕೋರ್ಸ್, ಈಸಿ ಕೋರ್ಸ್. ಒಂದು 3 to 4 years ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾ ಎಫರ್ಟ್ ಹಾಕಿದ್ರೆ ಲೈಫ್ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಹೇಳ್ದಲ್ಲ ಮೊನ್ನೆಷ್ಟೇ ಜನವರಿಯಲ್ಲಿ 22 years ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ, ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಅವ್ರ ಸಂಬಳ 24 lakh ಆಫರ್, ಅದು ರಿಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಅದು ಕ್ಯಾಪ್ಸೈಸ್. ಗೊತ್ತು, ರಿಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಬೇಡ, ನಾನು ಬೇರೆ ನೋಡಿದ್ವಿ, ಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತಿದೆ, ವಿಲ್ ಗೆಟ್ ಇಟ್. ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ 24,000 ವರ್ಷಕ್ಕೆ ಸಂಬಳ ಇರುವಂತ ಕೆಲಸಗಳು. ಇದು ಗೊತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ ಕಂಡ್ರೋ. ನಮಸ್ತೆ ಶಾಪ್, ನಮಸ್ತೆ ಶಾಪ್ ಡೋರ್ ಓಪನ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಬೇಡವಾ? ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡಿ. ಈಗ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಲ್ಲ, ಯು ನಾಟ್ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಯುವರ್ ಮೈನಸ್ ನೋ. ಇವ್ರು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ ಯಾರು ರಾಜೀವ್ ಸರ್, ಎನಿ ಕಾಂಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್ ವಿತ್ ದ ಮೈನರ್ ಇಸ್ ವಾಯ್ಡ್ ಆಬ್ ಇನಿಷಿಯೋ. ಮೋರಿ ಬಿಬಿ ವರ್ಸಸ್ ಧರ್ಮದಾಸ್ ಗೋಸ್ ಆನರೇಬಲ್ ಸುಪ್ರೀಂ ಕೋರ್ಟ್ ಡಿಸಿಷನ್. ಹೇಳಿಲ್ವಾ? ಮೋರಿ ಬಿಬಿ ಅಲ್ಲ, ನೀವು ಈ ತರದೇ ಮೋರಿಯಲ್ಲೇ ಬಿ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ ನಿಮಗೆ. ಡಿಸಿಪ್ಲಿನ್ ಆಗಿ ಎಜುಕೇಶನ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಮೋರಿಯಲ್ಲೇ ಇರ್ತಾಳೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಬಿಬಿ ಪಕ್ಕ. 100%. ಬಿವಿನ ಬಿವನ ಯಾರೋ. ರೈಟ್. ಸೊ ಹೇಳಮ್ಮ, ಎನಿಬಡಿ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಎನಿ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಆಸ್ಕ್ ಬಿಟ್. ಸತ್ವಿ,
Sir, sweet ತಿನ್ನಿ ಬನ್ನಿ ಸರ್.
ಸರ್, ಅದು ಅಲ್ಟಿಮೇಟ್ ಎಂಟ್ರಿ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಟು ಸೇಲ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲ ಸರ್?
ಹೌದು.
ಈಗ ನಾನು ಬಿಲ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕೌಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಡಿಸ್ಕೌಂಟ್ ಅಥವಾ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಇದು ಎಂಟ್ರೀಸ್ ಬರ್ತದಲ್ಲ sir?
ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಎಂತ ಮಾಡುದು ಈಗ ನಾವು? ನೀನು ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಪಕ್ಕ ಮಂಗಳೂರು ತರ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತೀಯಲ್ಲ ನೀನು. ಒಂದು ಪಾರ್ಟಿ ಇರತ್ತೆ, ಸೀಟ್ ಇದೆಯಾ, ಉಡುಪಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆಯಾ, ನಮ್ಮ ಮಂಗಳೂರು ತರ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತೀಯಾ? ಎಂತ ಮಾಡುದು ಈಗ ನೀನು ಹೇಳು?
ಎಂಟ್ರಿ.
ಗುಡ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್, ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್. ನಾರ್ಮಲ್ ಎಂಟ್ರಿ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಟು ಸೇಲ್ಸ್, ಕರೆಕ್ಟಲ್ಲಮ್ಮ?
ಎಸ್ ಸರ್.
ಬಟ್ ಯಾವಾಗ ಬರ್ಬೇಕಾಯ್ತು ಅದು ಕಾಸು? 4th ಯೂನಿಕ್ ಬಂದಿದೆ. ನಿನಗೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಏಪ್ರಿಲ್ಗೆ ಕಾಸು ಬರ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕುಚ್ ಪಾನೆ ಕೆ ಲಿಯೆ ಕುಚ್ ಕೋನಾ ಪಡ್ತಾ. ಸೊ ಯು ಆರ್ ಅರ್ನಿಂಗ್ ದ ಮನಿ, ಯು ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ರಿಸೀವ್ ದ ಮನಿ ರೈಟ್ ನಾವು. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ 99 lakh ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, 1 ಲಕ್ಷ ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಡಿಸ್ಕೌಂಟ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ನಾರ್ಮಲ್ ಎಂಟ್ರಿ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಟು ಸೇಲ್ಸ್. ಹವೆವರ್ ಇಫ್ ಯು ಡಿಸ್ಕೌಂಟೆಡ್ ದ ಮನಿ, ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಟು ಸೇಲ್ಸ್, ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ 99 ಟು ಸೇಲ್ಸ್ 100, 1 ಲಕ್ಷ ಡಿಸ್ಕೌಂಟ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ ಮೇಡಾ?
ಓಕೆ ಸರ್.
ಕ್ಲೀನ್ ಕೃಷ್ಣಪ್ಪ?
ಎಸ್ ಸರ್.
Yes. Any other question? Raise your hand and ask. ಒಂದು ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಇದೆ, raise hand and ask. ಯಾರಿಗಾದ್ರು ಡೌಟ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಕೇಳಿ. ಆಗ ಯಾರಿಗ ಡೌಟ್ ಇತ್ತು ಅಂತ ವಾಯ್ಸ್ ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತು ನನಗೆ. Anybody has a doubt? ನೀನ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿರೋದು ಮದನ? ನಿನ್ ನೆಟ್ವರ್ಕ್ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಸ್ಲೋ ಇಲ್ಲಿದೆ. ಯಾವ ಊರಲ್ಲಿ ಇರೋದು ನೀನು?
ಸರ್, ಶಿವಮೊಗ್ಗ.
ಶಿವಮೊಗ್ಗ. ಶಿವಮೊಗ್ಗದಲ್ಲಿ, ಶಿವಮೊಗ್ಗ ನೀವು ಯಡಿಯೂರಪ್ಪನ ಊರಲ್ವಾ? ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೆಟ್ವರ್ಕ್ ಇರ್ಬೇಕಲ್ಲ.
ಸರ್, ನಾವು ಸಿಟಿಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ವಿಲೇಜ್ ಏರಿಯಾದಲ್ಲಿ.
ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ವಿಲೇಜ್, ಫುಲ್ ವಿಲೇಜಾ?
ಸರ್, ಮುಂಚೆ ವಿಲೇಜ್ ಇತ್ತು, ಇವಾಗ ಒಂಚೂರು ಮಾಡರ್ನೈಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ.
ನೀನಾಗಿಲ್ಲ ಇನ್ನು ಮಾಡರ್ನೈಸ್?
ಸರ್, ನಾವು ಆಗಿದ್ದೀವಿ, ವಿಲೇಜ್ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ.
ಆಯ್ತು, ಹೇಳು. ನಿನ್ಗೇನೋ ಡೌಟ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಕೇಳು ಜೋರಾಗಿ, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಹತ್ರ ಬಂದು ಮಾತಾಡು. ಇಲ್ಲಾಂದ್ರೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ನೆಟ್ವರ್ಕ್ ಇಶ್ಯೂ. ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ಯು ಶುಡ್, ಇಫ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಇನ್ ವಿಲೇಜ್, ಸೊ ಯು ಟು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ 2 ಡಿವೈಸ್. ಒಂದು ನಿಂದು, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಅಮ್ಮಂದು ಅಪ್ಪಂದು ಯಾರಾದ್ರು ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ಇದ್ರೆ, ಸೊ ಒಂದರಲ್ಲಿ ಆಡಿಯೋ ಅನ್ನು, ಒಂದರಲ್ಲಿ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಅನ್ನು ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಬಟ್ ಆಲ್ವೇಸ್ ಟೇಕ್ 2 ಡಿಫರೆಂಟ್. ಒಂದು ಐಡಿಯಾ, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಜಿಯೋ, ಒಂದು ಏರ್ಟೆಲ್, ಆ ಥರ 2 ಜಿಯೋ ತಗೋಬೇಡ. ಅದು 2ಕ್ಕೂ ಜಿಯೋ ಇರೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಒಂದ್ಸಲ ನೆಟ್ವರ್ಕಿಗೆ. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಹೇಳಮ್ಮ ಮಯೂರಿ. ದೋಸೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಗಂಟೆಗೆ ಬಂದಿತ್ತು?
5:17.
ನಿನ್ನ ಮದುವೆ ಮುಹೂರ್ತ 5:15 ಇದ್ದು 5:17 ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಪೂಜಾರಿ ಬರ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ, ಪೂಜೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಅವ್ರ ಮಗಳಿಗೆ ನಿಮ್ ಹುಡುಗ ಹೂವಿನ ಮಾಲೆ ಹಾಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. 2 ನಿಮಿಷ ಇವತ್ತು ಯಾರು ವೆಯ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ, ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತಾ? ಸೊ ಮದುವೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಗಂಟೆ? 5:15, 5:7, 2 minutes ಲೇಟ್. ಅವ್ನು ವೆಯ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಪೂಜಾರಿ ಪಾಪ ಹುಡುಗಿ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡ್ ಬಂದಿರ್ತಾರೆ ಅವ್ರ ಮಗಳನ್ನ, ಅವಳಿಗೆ ಹೆಂಗ್ ಹಾಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. ಹೇಳೋ
ಸರ್, ನೀವು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ ಸರ್, ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಡೆಬಿಟ್, ಡಿಸ್ಕೌಂಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಡೆಬಿಟ್ ಟು ಸೇಲ್ಸ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಅಂತ. ಮತ್ತೆ ನಾವು ಇಲ್ಲಿ BR ಅಂತ ಬರ್ದಿದ್ದೀವಲ್ಲ ಸರ್, ಬಿಲ್ಸ್ ರಿಸೀವೇಬಲ್.
ಅವಳು ಕೇಳಿದ್ದೆ ಬೇರೆ, ನೀನ್ ಕೇಳೋದೇ ಬೇರೆ. ಅವಳು ಕೇಳಿದ್ದು ಅಲ್ಟಿಮೇಟ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗತ್ತ ಅಂತ. ಬಿ ಆರ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸಲ್. ಡಿಸ್ಕೌಂಟ್ ಆಗುವಾಗ 2 BR, ಅದು BR ಓಪನ್ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ ಮೇಲೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅಕ್ಕ, ಓಪನ್ ಕ್ಲೋಸ್. ಅದೇ 5:15ಗೆ ನಾನು ಓಪನ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ನೀನ್ ಬಂದಿರ್ಲಿಲ್ವಲ್ಲ ಹಿಂಗೆ. ಅದು ಈಗ ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದೆ. ಈಗ ಕೆಲವ್ರು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ನಾನು ಈಗ ಬಂದಲ್ಲ, ನನ್ಗೆ ಏನಾಗತ್ತ ಅಂತ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಏನು ಮಾಡಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಡೆಬಿಟ್. ಎಲ್ಲ ಹೋಗಿದ್ದೆ? ಏನ್ ನಿಮ್ ಕಾಲೇಜಲ್ಲಿ ಪಾರ್ಟಿ ಇತ್ತಾ?
ಇಲ್ಲ ಸರ್, ಅದು ಲಾಗಿನ್ ಆಗಕ್ಕೆ ಟೈಮ್ ತಗೊಳ್ತು ಸರ್.
ಅದೇ 5 o'clock ಲಾಗಿನ್ ಆದ್ರೆ ಲಾಗ ಲಂಗ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಅದಕ್ಕೆ 5-10 ಒಳಗೆ ಜಾಯ್ನ್ ಆಗಿ ಮಾತಾಡಿ ಮೇಕ್ ಸಮ್ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್. ನೋಡಿ ನೀವು ಫೈನಲ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ಗೆ ಬರ್ಬೇಕು, ನಿಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಇಂಟ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಕಮ್ ಟು CA ಫೈನಲ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್. ನೋಡಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕಚ್ಚಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. ಅಂಡ್ ಐ ಲವ್ ಇಟ್. ಫುಲ್ ಫೈಟ್ ಹುಚ್ಚರ್ ತರ ಕಚ್ಚಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. ಅಂಡ್ ಎಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲೋ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಫ್ರಮ್. ಈಗ ನೋಡಿ ಇಂಟರ್ಮೀಡಿಯಟ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲೂ ಇದ್ದಾಳೆ ನೋಡಿ ಒಂದು ಫೈನಲ್. ಅವಳು ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು ಇರೋದು, ಇಲ್ಲೊಬ್ರು ಮಂಗಳೂರು. ಹೆಸರು ಹೇಳಿದ ಕೂಡಲೇ ಅವಳು ಗಂಟ ಇವಳು ಗಂಟ, ಅವಳಿಗೆ 18 ಗಂಟೆ ಏನೇನೋ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ತಮಾಷೆಗೆ, ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಫೈನ್. ಫುಲ್ ಫೈಟ್. ದೇರ್ ಆಲ್ ಎಂಜಾಯ್. ಸೀರಿಯಸ್ ಆಗಿ. ನಿಮ್ಗೆ 18 ಗಂಟೆ ಅರ್ಧ ಗಂಟೆ ಆಗೋದು ಕಷ್ಟ ಈ ತರ ಇದ್ರೆ. ಅರ್ಧ ಇಂಚಿ ಆಗೋದು ಕಷ್ಟ. ಸೀರಿಯಸ್ ಆಗಿ. ಅಲ್ಲೇನೆ ಸ್ಮೃತಿ, ಅವಳಿಗೆ ಟೆನ್ಷನ್ ಆಗಿ ಈ ತರ ಇದ್ರೆ ಶಿರ್ಸಿ ಜಾತ್ರೆಗೆ ಜನ ಬರ್ಬೇಕಲ್ಲ ಸರ್ ಅಂತ ಅವಳ. ಜಾತ್ರೆಗೆ ಜನ ಬರ್ತಾರೆ ಕಡೆ, ನೀನ್ ಟೆನ್ಷನ್ ತಗೋಬೇಡ ಸ್ಮೃತಿ. ಏನೋ ಏನ್ ಹಿಂಗಂದ್ರೆ ಹೇಳೋ, ಬಡ್ಕೋ. ಆಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಯು ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟುಡ್? ಆಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಯು ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟುಡ್ ಕ್ವಿಕ್ಲಿ?
Yes, sir.
ಎಂಜಾಯ್
Yes, sir.
ಮಾಡಿ. ಅವನಿ ಜೈನ್ ಇದ್ದಾಳ? ಇಲ್ಲ. ಅನೀಶ್ ಜೈನ್ ಇದಾನ? ಇಲ್ಲ. ಇರ್ಲಿ, ಓಕೆ. ಉಳಿದೆಲ್ಲ ಸೀರಿಯಸ್ ಆಗಿ ಬನ್ನಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಎಸ್. ನಾವು ಲೀವ್ 2 pages. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ 2 pages ಬಿಟ್ಬಿಡಿ. ಒಂದು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿ, ನಿಮ್ದು ರೆಗ್ಯುಲರ್ ಬುಕ್ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ? ಒಂದು 200 pages ಬುಕ್, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ರೆಗ್ಯುಲರ್ ಬುಕ್. ರೆಗ್ಯುಲರ್ ಬುಕ್ ಇದೆಯಾ?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
ಬೇಡ, ರೆಗ್ಯುಲರ್ ಬುಕ್ಕಿಗೆ ಬನ್ನಿ. ಆಲ್ ದಿಸ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ರೈಟಿಂಗ್ ಇನ್ 200 pages book. ನಾವು ಯು ಕಮ್ ಟು ದ ರೆಗ್ಯುಲರ್ ಬುಕ್. ರೆಗ್ಯುಲರ್ ಬುಕ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ವರ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ನೋಟ್ಸ್, ವರ್ಕಿಂಗ್ಸ್, ಸಾಲ್ವಿಂಗ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕಿದೆ. ಪ್ರತಿ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟಿಗೂ ಮಾಡಿ. ಸೊ ಲೇಜಿನೆಸ್, ಲೆಥಾರ್ಜಿ ನಾವು ಹುಟ್ಟುವ ಮೊದಲೇ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಸೈಡ್ಗೆ ಇಟ್ಟು, ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಅದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ವಾಪಸ್ ಹಾಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಡಿ. ಆಗ ತೊಂದರೆ. ಲೇಜಿನೆಸ್, ಲೆಥಾರ್ಜಿ, ಕೇರ್ಲೆಸ್ನೆಸ್, ಚಲ್ತಾ ಆಟಿಟ್ಯೂಡು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಸೈಡ್ಗೆ ಇಟ್ಟು. Yes, all of you right. Problem ಬರ್ರಿ. ಕೃತಿ ಬಿಲ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಚೇಂಜ್ ಅಂತ ಬರೀ. ಬಿಲ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಚೇಂಜ್. ಕೃತಿ ಸೋಲ್ಡ್ ಗೂಡ್ಸ್ ಟು ಧನ್ಯ. ವಿ ಭಟ್ಟ ಅವ್ರು ಡಿಸೈಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಬಳಂಭಟ್ಟ. ಸೊ ಕೃತಿ ಸೋಲ್ಡ್ ಗೂಡ್ಸ್ ಟು ಧನ್ಯ for rupees 40 lakh. Surabhi, 40 lakh on 1st January 2026. ಯಾವಾಗ ಶ್ರೇಷ್ಠ? ಯಶಸ್ 1st January 2026. Bill is discounted by you. Bill is discounted with the bank. For one, discount with the bank at 12% per annum. Mansi. Just 12% per annum. Past entries. Full stop. Sorry. Full stop. It is honored on due date. It is what? Honored on due date. This got a bandiyo nino. It is honored on due date. Past entries. Both the books. So example Sameta. Normally they ask entries in the books of Dilti. One, if they ask both the parties, save time, right, left side, right side. So red ink, blue ink, allilla, only black ink alle bariyodu. Tondre. Example, you cannot write multiple inks. So, but if you start practicing Jagriti now, you will get that mind will automatically get set agad. Artha aita? Prapti Minji.
Yes, sir.
Aitane party.
Sir.
Sana party ಕೊಡ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ ನಿಮಗೆ?
ಇಲ್ಲ ಸರ್.
Are you sure they are writing in May? ಬರೀತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಮೇನಲ್ಲಿ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್?
ಹಾ ಸರ್.
ನನಗೆ ಡೌಟ್ ಇದೆ. ಹಾ
ಸರ್ ರಿವಿಷನ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸಸ್ ಅಟೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ
ಮಾಡ್ತಿಲ್ವಾ?
ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ ಸರ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ
ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, ನನ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲಮ್ಮ. ನಿನ್ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದಾರ ಅವರು?
ಹಾ ಸರ್.
ಓಕೆ, ಎಂಜಾಯ್ ನೋಡೋಣ. ರೈಟ್, ಬರೇ
ಸರ್ ಬಿಲ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಮಂತ್ಸಿಗೆ ಸರ್?
ಹೇಳಿಲ್ವಾ?
ಇಲ್ಲ.
ಓಕೆ, ರಿಪೀಟ್ ದ ಕ್ವಶನ್. ಸೋಲ್ಡ್ ಫಾರ್ ₹40 lakh. ಗ್ರಾಸ್ ಬಿಲ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ನಾ?
Kirti sold goods to Danya for 40 lakh on 1st January 2026. Bill is discounted in the bank at 12% per annum.
ಬಿಲ್ ಇಸ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕೌಂಟಿಂಗ್ ಇಂದ ಮೊದಲು ಒಂದು ಸೆಂಟೆನ್ಸ್, ಒಂದು ವರ್ಡ್. ಬಿಲ್ ಈಸ್ ಡ್ರಾನ್ ಫಾರ್ 2 months and discounted. ಬಿಲ್ ಈಸ್ ಡ್ರಾನ್ ಫಾರ್ 3 months, ಬರೀ 3 months. 3 months and discounted. ಓಕೆನಾ? ಓಕೆ, ನಾವು ಕ್ವಿಕ್ಲಿ ಬರೀ ಲೆಫ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬೇಗ ಬರೀ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ 6:55 ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲ ನಿಮ್ದು ಇತ್ತು, ಬೇಗ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಎಸ್, ಲೆಫ್ಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಏನು? ಲೂಯಿಂಗ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಬುಕ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಸೆಲ್ಲರ್ ಬಾರ್ ಡ್ರಾವರ್. ಯಾರು? ದ ಒನ್ ಅಂಡ್ ದ ಓನ್ಲಿ
Kriti.
Vidya Vipin. In the books of seller ಬಾರ್ ಡ್ರಾವರ್ ಯಾರಮ್ಮ? ಕೃತಿ. ಕೃತಿ ಸನನ, ಕೃತಿ ಕರದಂಟ, ಕರದಂತನ, ಯಾರೋ ಅಂತ ಕೃತಿ. ರೈಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ರೆಡ್ ಇಂಕ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಬುಕ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ನನ್ಯ ಬೈಯರ್ ಅಥವಾ ಡ್ರಾಯಿ. ಬೈಯರ್ ಅಥವಾ ಡ್ರಾಯಿ ಯಾರು? ಡಿಂಪಲ್.
ಧನ್ಯ.
ಧನ್ಯ.
ಧನ್ಯ. ಏನು ಧನ್ಯಳು ನಮ್ಮ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್, ಏನು ಮಾನ್ಯಳು ಅಂತಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಿ ಬರ್ತೇನೆ ಅಂತ. ಸ್ಮೃತಿ, ಸ್ಮೃತಿ ಜೋರ ಬಡ್ಕೊಳೆ.
ಸರ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಸರ್.
ಲೆಫ್ಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ನಂಬರ್ 1. What entry for credit sales? Quickly, credit sales.
Debtors account to sales account
Debtor
to
to
sales.
sales.
Yeah, all of you right. Number 1. ಇದು 5 mark ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಈ ತರ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ 5 marks. ಅದು sometimes only debtors book. Number 1, debtor within the bracket Dhanya account debit 40 lakh to sales account 40 lakh. Credit sales. Narration ಮತ್ತೆ ಬರೆಯೋಣ ಪರವಾಗಿಲ್ಲ. Within the bracket credit sales. Dimple. Right side, O dimple. Exact opposite entry. ಇಲ್ಲಿ debtors to sales ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಬರಬೇಕು ಮಯೂರಿ? ಸೇಲ್ಸ್ ಟು ಡೆಟರ್ಸ್. ಸೇಲ್ಸ್ ಬದಲು ಏನು ಬರಬೇಕು? ಪರ್ಚೇಸಸ್. ರೈಟ್. ಪರ್ಚೇಸ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಡೆಬಿಟ್ ಟು ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟರ್ ಕೃತಿ. ವಿಕ್ರಮ್, ವಿಜಯ್ ವಿಕ್ಟರ್. ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟರ್ಸ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಡೆಬಿಟ್ ಟು ಪರ್ಚೇಸ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಡೆಬಿಟ್ ಟು ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟರ್ಸ್ 100 lakh. ಕರ್ಮಿತ ವಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ
40 lakh.
40 lakhs, sir.
ಪರ್ಚೇಸ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಡೆಬಿಟ್ ಟು ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟರ್ಸ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್. ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟರ್ಸ್ ಯಾರು?
ಸ್ಮೃತಿ.
Kriti 40 lakh. Within the bracket trade purchases. Underline. Understood first entry? Sai Prajna. Next, second entry. For drawing a bill. What entry for drawing a bill? BR ಡೆಬಿಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ, ಅದನ್ನು ಉಲ್ಟಾ ಮಾಡು. ಹೇಳೋ ಮದನ್. BR ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಡೆಬಿಟ್ ಟು ಡೆಟರ್ಸ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್. BR ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಡೆಬಿಟ್ ಟು ಡೆಟರ್ಸ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್. ಶ್ರೇಯಾ ಪೂಜಾರಿ, ಭಾರ್ಗವಿ, ಪ್ರಜ್ವಲ್, ಪೂರ್ವಿ, ಸ್ಕಂದ, ಬಿಂದುಶ್ರೀ. BR ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಡೆಬಿಟ್ ಟು ಏನೋ debtor account 40 lakh being bill drawn for 3 months. Right side ulta ಉಲ್ಟಾ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ವಿಲ್ಟನೇ ಹೇಳಿ. ಡೆಟರ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಆರ್. ಡೆಟರ್ ಬದಲು ಹೇಳಬೇಕು ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟರ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಪಿ. ಈಸಿಯಾ?
Yes, sir.
Creditors account debit to BP. Very good. Larry, creditors account debit to BP account 40 lakh, 40 lakh. Left ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೃತಿ ಬರೆಯುವುದು, ಗುಚ್ಚದ್ ಬರೆಯುವುದು. ಲೆಫ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಡ್ರಾನ್, ರೈಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಏನು ಎಕ್ಸೆಪ್ಟೆಡ್. ಲೆಫ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬಿ ಆರ್ ಡ್ರಾನ್, ರೈಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಏನು ಸುಧನ್ನ ಬಿಲ್ ಎಕ್ಸೆಪ್ಟೆಡ್. ಈ 4 ಎಂಟ್ರಿಗೆ ಡೇಟ್ ಹಾಕಿ ಲೆಫ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸೈಡ್ಗೆ. 1st January 26, 1st January 26, 1st January 26. All this happened on 1st January. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Then look at me. How many months bill it is?
3 months.
3 months.
So what is due date? Everybody tell me due date.
March 1st.
4th
26.
month.
March
March 4th. 4th month.
month.
By mistake also none of you gave the right answer.
4th April.
April 4th.
1st January, 1st ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ February, March, April. That's why I changed. I knew everything you will otherwise. Sir, every bill is 2 months only. Set is already told anta. Every bill need not be 2 months. Go ahead, question your marks 90%, 95% of 10th standard, all of you. Okay? Number of months calculate ಮಾಡೋ ಬರೋದಿಲ್ಲ ತಮಗೆ. Serious? Yeah. Worry. 4th April. You don't like it, but that is a fact of life. 4th April 26. No, I think this bill is discounted. I'm sorry.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, sir, I'm sorry. ಈಗ ಡ್ಯೂ ಡೇಟ್ಗೆ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ರಾಂಗ್ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಈಗ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಎಂಟ್ರಿ ಬರಬೇಕು ಅಲ್ಲೇ 1st January ಸಾರಿ 4th April ಅಲ್ಲ, 1st January 26. First selling the goods, then drawing the bill, same day discounting. Discount ಆಗಬೇಕಲ್ಲ. 1st January 26. Discount in the bill. Bank account debit within the bracket ಬಾಲಣ್ಣನ ಫಿಗರ್. ಯಾರ್ದು ಫಿಗರ್? ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸಿಂಗ್ ಫಿಗರ್. ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಕೆಳಗೆ ಡಿಸ್ಕೌಂಟ್ ಬಾರ್ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಡೆಬಿಟ್. ಡಿಸ್ಕೌಂಟ್ ಬಾರ್ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಡೆಬಿಟ್. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ವಿದಿನ್ ದ ಬ್ರಾಕೆಟ್, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ವಿದಿನ್ ದ ಬ್ರಾಕೆಟ್ ಐ ಆಮ್ ರೈಟಿಂಗ್ ಹಿಯರ್ 40 lakh into ಎಷ್ಟು ಪರ್ಸೆಂಟೇಜ್ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೀನಿ?
12%.
ಎಷ್ಟು ತಿಂಗಳು ಬಿಲ್ಲು?
3 months.
3.
3 by 12 months. Discount bar interest expense ಹೋಗಿತಾ 40 lakh into 12 by 100 into ಎಷ್ಟು ತಿಂಗಳು ಪಣಿತ? 3 by 12 months.
3 months.
ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅಮೂಲ್ಯ? ಯೂಸ್ ದ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟರ್.
1,20,000.
1,20,000.
1.2 lakh. 40 lakh into 12% into 3 by 12 months, 1.2 lakh. 2 BR account. ಎಷ್ಟು?
40 lakh.
40 lakh.
40 lakhs.
Very good, Vikram. 40 lakh. Now bank account balance figure is to
38.8 lakh.
40 lakh minus 1.2.
40 lakh minus 1.2 lakh. Which barte?
38.8.
38.8 lakh. So I repeat this entry, Gitanjali. Stama, bank account debit balancing figure. I don't know. Discount account you got 1.2 lakh answer, correct?
Yes, sir.
1.2 lakh.
Yes, sir.
40
Yes,
lakh.
sir.
Bank account 40 minus 1.2, 38.8 lakh. Everybody understood? This is called discount in the bill. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಡಿಸ್ಕೌಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಿಸ್ಟೇಕ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಹೇಳಿ? 3 by 12 ಮಿಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ. ಸೊ 40 lakh into 12 by 100. 3 by 12 ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ. 3 months ಅದು 3 months, 2 months ಅದು 2 months. ಓಕೆ ಪರಿಣಿತಾ? ಓ ಪರಿಣಿತಾ ರತ್ನಮ್ಮ.
Yes, sir. Yes.
ಎಸ್. ರೈಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಏನ್ ಎಂಟ್ರಿ? ಕ್ವಿಕ್ ಆಗಿ ಹೇಳಿ.
No entry.
No.
ಅದು ಎಷ್ಟೋ ನಿಮ್ ಕಾಲೇಜ್ ನೀವು ಅಷ್ಟು ಇಫೆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಆಗಿ ಲರ್ನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಿ. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಉಳಿದವ್ರಿಗೆ ಏನ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಅಂತ GSPU ಪವನ್ ಅಂಡ್ ವಿಕ್ರಮ್? ದೇವರೇ ಕಾಪಾಡ್ಬೇಕು. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸಿಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ರು ಡೋಂಟ್ ವೇಸ್ಟ್ ಯುವರ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಅಟ್ ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಮಂಡೇ. ಓಕೆ, ದೋಸ್ PUC ಪಾಸ್ ಆಗಿ ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ವೇಟಿಂಗ್ ಟಿಲ್ ಮಂಡೇ. PUC ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ ಬಂತು, ಈ ವೀಕ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸೆಲೆಬ್ರೇಷನ್ ಇರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಪಾಪ, 100 out of 100, 400, 500, 600 ಬಂದವರು ಎಲ್ಲ ಸೆಲೆಬ್ರೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಮಂಡೇ ಜಾಯ್ನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಮಂಡೇ ಫ್ರೆಶ್ ಆಗಿ ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ ರೀಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್. ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ದಟ್ ನೋ ಲುಕಿಂಗ್ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್.
Yes, sir.
Any of your friends who are there from the beginning, okay, ರೀಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ರೀಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಅಟ್ ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ ದ ಬ್ಯಾಚ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ವಿಲ್ ರೀಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಎವ್ರಿಥಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಸೊ PUC ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಆಯ್ತು, ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ ಆಯ್ತು, ಎಲ್ಲ ಆಯ್ತಲ್ಲ, ನಾಳೆ ಮಜಾ ಮಾಡಿ ಫುಲ್ಲು ಜಶ್ನ್ ಪಾರ್ಟಿ ಮಾಡಿ ಮಂಡೆಯಿಂದ ಒಂದು 3 months ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ ಎಂಜಾಯ್ ದ ಎಜುಕೇಶನ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮೆಟಿಕ್. ಸೊ ಎನಿ ಆಫ್ ಯುವರ್ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಹೇಳಿ, ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ PUC ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಂಟರ್ ಆದವ್ರಿಗೆ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸಿಗೆ ಯಾರು ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಡಿ. If they really want to do it, the best one is to do at CAPS with the online, because impactful, effective, ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಲ್ಟಿ ಕ್ವಾಲಿಫೈಡ್ ಇರೋದು, ಎಲ್ಲ ಚಾರ್ಟ್ ಅಕೌಂಟೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅವ್ರು ಇರೋದು. ಸೊ ಲೆಟ್ ದೆಮ್ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್, ಬಟ್ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಯಾರು ಅವರವ್ರ ಹಣೆ ಬರ. ಎಸ್, ವಾಟ್ ಎಂಟ್ರಿ? ರೈಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ನೋ ಎಂಟ್ರಿ. No entry because the discounting is with the bank. I am going to the bank. Why will she pass entry? Next, quickly, left side. 4th April 26. Beg Barre. 4th April 26. Honoring the bid. Sai Prajna, na ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಆಯ್ತು ಬಿಡೆ. ಹೇಳೆ. No entry.
No entry.
Leftally no entry, no entry, leftally no entry, because you already received your money. You already received the money. Bank code ಬಂದಾಗಿದೆ. No entry. Right side ಅಲ್ಲಿ BP account debit to bank account. BP account debit to bank account 40 lakh, 40 lakh. Amount paid to bank. ನನಗೆ ಕೊಡೋ ಬದಲು ಬ್ಯಾಂಕಿಗೆ ಕೊಟ್ರೆ ಆಯ್ತು. I have already received the money. She has to go and make the payment to the bank. Underline ಮಾಡಿ. The last entry I'll explain again. Look at me. First entry ಎಲ್ರಿಗೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? What entry for credit sales? Debtors to sales. What second entry? BR to debtors. Third entry discounting. Bank account debit, discount account to BR. Then when the bill is honored, she is going and making the payment to the bank. ನಂದೇನಲ್ಲ ಆಡ್ಸೋದಿಲ್ಲಿ, creditor and banker transaction. ನಂದು transaction ಇಲ್ಲ. No entry. Whereas in her book there is an entry. She has to pay BP account to bank account. ಇದು ಕೆಲವರಿಗೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಿರ್ಲಿಕ್ಕಿಲ್ಲ, ಇನ್ನೊಂದ್ಸಲ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಬೇಸಿಕ್ ಎಂಟ್ರೀಸ್ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದನ್ನು ಗೋ ಥ್ರೂ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬನ್ನಿ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸಲ್ಲಿ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಬಿಲ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಚೇಂಜ್ ಥಿಯರಿ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಸಾಕು. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಇದೆ 6:55. ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ಗೆಟ್ ಓವರ್ ಬೈ 8:25 ಟುಡೇ. ಇಮಿಡಿಯೇಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಜಾಯ್ನ್ ಆಗಿ. ಜೋಕ್ಸ್ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕಲ್ಲ, ಯಾವ ಜೋಕ್ಸು? ಯಾವ್ದು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸಲ್ಲಿ? ಹೇಳಿಪ್ಪ. ಓಕೆ, ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಜೋಕ್ ಇದು. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ವಿಕ್ರಮ್ ಕಾಲೇಜಲ್ಲಿ ಒಬ್ಳು ಹುಡುಗಿ ಇದ್ದು ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೋಣ. ಯಾರೋ ನೀವು ಕಾಲೇಜ್, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹುಡುಗಿರ ಹೆಸರು ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಸತ್ವಿ ತಗೊಂಡ. ಓಕೆ, ಸತ್ವಿ ಕಾಲೇಜಲ್ಲಿ ಸತ್ವಿ ಒನ್ ಡೇ ಕೇಮ್ ಲೇಟ್ ಟು ದ ಕಾಲೇಜ್. ಸೊ ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ತಮಾಷೆಗಿದು. ಸೊ ಟೀಚರ್ ವೈ ಆರ್ ಯು ಲೇಟ್ ಅಂತ. ಶಿ ಸೆಡ್ ಒನ್ ಬಾಯ್ ವಾಸ್ ಫಾಲೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಮೀ ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ಟೀಚರ್ ವೈ ಆರ್ ಯು ಲೇಟ್? ಹಿ ವಾಸ್ ಫಾಲೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಮೀ ಸ್ಲೋಲಿ ಅಂತ. Was following me slowly. Take a break and come back quickly by 6:44. Break out 6:54. Break. Don't drop the class. Video ಹಿಂಗೆ ಆಫ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಆಡಿಯೋ ಹಿಂಗೆ. ಮತ್ತೆ ಬನ್ನಿ ಕ್ಯೂಟಾಗಿ. ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಈಗಷ್ಟೇ ಶುರುವಾಗಿ, ಕೆಲವರು ಈಗಲೇ ಬಂದಿದ್ದಲ್ವಾ? ಯು ಡೋಂಟ್ ಇವನ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಟೇಕ್ ಎ ಬ್ರೇಕ್. ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಲೇಟಾಗಿ ಬಂದು ರಿಲ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಮಾತಾಡಿ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್ ಹತ್ರ, ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಶಿಪ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಯಾವ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಇವತ್ತು? ಲಾನಾ?
Economics.
ಆಯ್ತು, ಮಜಾ ಮಾಡಿ, ಎಂಜಾಯ್. ಬಾಯ್.
Thank you, sir.
Bye, sir.
ಸೊ ಗೈಸ್, ಎಲ್ಲ ಹೆಂಗಾಯ್ತು? ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಾಗಿದ್ಯಾ? ಎಷ್ಟು ಬಂದಿದೆ ನಿಮಗೆಲ್ಲ?
ತನುಶ್ರೀ ಅಕ್ಕ ಹೇಳಿ.
I did not hear.
I got 92%.
ಹೇಳಿ ಅಕ್ಕ.
ಯಾಕಕ್ಕ? 3ನೇ ಸತಿ ಅನೌನ್ಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀನಕ್ಕ. ಟಾಪರ್ಸ್ ಇಷ್ಟು ಸತಿ ಅನೌನ್ಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರಲ್ಲ. ಅವಳಿಗೆ ಬೇರೆ ಕೆಲ್ಸ ಇಲ್ಲ.
ನೀ ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಳ್ಳ ಹರಿ, ನೀ ಮಾತಾಡ್ಬೇಡ.
ನೀನ್ ಮಾತಾಡು, ಯಾಕೆ ಮಾತಾಡ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ ಆಗ?
ಯಾವಾಗ ನಾವು ಮಾತಾಡುವಾಗ ನೀ ಮಾತಾಡುದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲ.
ಇಬ್ರು ಮಾತಾಡುವಾಗ ನಡುವಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗ್ಬಾರ್ದು.
ಇಬ್ರೇ ಜಾಯಿನ್ ಮಾಡು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದಾಗ ಜಾಯಿನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ಕಾನ್ವರ್ಸೇಷನ್.
ಅಲ್ಲ, ಐ ಫೀಲ್ ವಿಯರ್ಡ್. ನಂಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, ಬೇರೆಯವ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, ಬಟ್ ಪರ್ಸ್ನಲಿ ಒಂಥರ ನಡುವಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗುವಾಗ ಐ ಫೀಲ್ ವಿಯರ್ಡ್.
ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಕುತ್ಕೊಳ್ಳ, ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ.
ಇವತ್ತು ತನುಶ್ರೀ ಅಕ್ಕ ಇವತ್ತೇನು ಲೇಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಜಾಯ್ನ್ ಆಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀರಾ?
ಮರ್ತೋಯ್ತು.
ಸ್ಯಾಟರ್ಡೆ ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಕಾಮನ್.
ಹೆಂಗೂ ಬಯಸ್ಕೊಂಡಿಲ್ಲ.
ಲಕ್ಕಿ ಅಲ್ವಾ ನೀವು?
ಹ್ಮ್
ಈ ವಿಷಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನೋ ಲಕ್ಕಿ ಆಗೋಯ್ತು.
ನಾನ್ ಇವತ್ತು ಸುಮ್ನೆ ನೋಟಿಸ್ ಹಾಕ್ಬಿಟ್ಟೆ ಇಡೀ ಕ್ಲಾಸಲ್ಲಿ.
ಏನ್ ತಿಂತಾ ಇದ್ಯಾ? ಓಹೋ, ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ.
ಖಾಲಿ ಮತ್ತೆ
ಏನಿಲ್ಲ ಅಕ್ಕ. ಹಾಯ್ ಪ್ರಾಪ್ತಿ.
ಹಲೋ.
ಇವತ್ತೆಷ್ಟೊಂದ್ ಜನ ಲೇಟ್ ಜಾಯ್ನ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾರಲ್ಲ.
ಸರಿ ಬಿಡು, ಅದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಮಾತಾಡ್ಬಾರ್ದು, ಬಿಟ್ಬಿಡು, ಆಗೋಯ್ತು.
ಆಮೇಲೆ ಇವತ್ತೊಂದ್ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕೂಲ್ ಡೌನ್ ಆಗಿದಲ್ವಾ ಟೆಂಪ್ರೇಚರು?
ಇಲ್ಲ, ಇಲ್ಲೇನಷ್ಟು ಕೂಲ್ ಡೌನ್ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ.
ನನಗೆ ಯಾಕೋ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕೂಲ್ ಡೌನ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆ.
ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮರ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಇದೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ.
ಹ್ಮ್
ಇರು, ಎಕನಾಮಿಕ್ಸ್ ಬುಕ್
ಆಮೇಲೆ
ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಎತ್ತಾಕೊಂಡ್ ಬರ್ತೀನಿ.
ನಾನು ಪೆನ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು, ತಗೊಂಡು ಬಿಡ್ತೇನೆ. ಕ್ಲಾಸಲ್ಲಿ ಮನೇಲಿ ಕರೆದ್ರು ಅಂತ ಕೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ದೆ ಹೋದೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್. ಇರಿಟೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿಟ್ಬಿಟ್ರು.
ಏನು ಈ ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ ಬಂದಾಗಿಂದ ಎಲ್ರು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀಯ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ತಾನೆ ಇದ್ರು. ಕೆಲವೊಬ್ಬರಿಗೆ ಬೈ ಮಿಸ್ಟೇಕ್
ಹೌದಾ?
CA ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದೆ. ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು CA ತುಂಬಾ ಕಷ್ಟ, ಹುಡುಗಿಯರ್ಗೆ CA ಸೆಟ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ, ಫಿಲಾಸಫರ್ಸ್ ಆಗೋದ್ರು ಎಲ್ಲ.
ಜನ ಇರೋದ ಫಿಲಾಸಫಿ ಹೇಳೋದಕ್ಕೆ ನಮ್ ಪಾಡಿಗೆ ನಮ್ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಷ್ಟೆ.
ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಅದೇ ಮಿಕ್ಕಿದವ್ರು ಎಲ್ಲಾರ್ಗು BBA ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟೆ.
ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ಆಮೇಲೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾದ್ರೆ
ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ನನಗೇನಿದೆ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಕೇಳಕ್ಕೂ ಯಾರು ನನ್ನ ಹತ್ರಕ್
ಅದು
ಬರಲ್ಲ
ನಿಜ.
ಹೆಂಗಿದ್ರು.
ಹ್ಮ್ ಹೌದು.
Good evening.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am.
Evening,
Good
ma'am.
evening. Okay, in the last class, we did discuss about the elasticity of demand and point elasticity of demand, and the formula method we did discuss. And now we will move on to arc elasticity and total outlay method. Okay, so do you have any doubt in the previous two methods that we discussed? Okay, great. So now we shall move on to the next one, that is arc elasticity. Let me just 1 second. Once I complete this unit, I will share it with you. Until then, you just have to bear. Okay. Can you see my screen? Great. Okay. So now we will move on to the third method, that is arc elasticity. So you can see that in this, we try to measure the elasticity of demand over an arc, right? So to realize that, why this method is important. See, what is arc elasticity? I've told you that if it is a linear line, we can just use the point elasticity of method. So you know that, when the line touches the y-axis, the elasticity of demand will be infinite. And when the moment it touches the x-axis, elasticity of demand is 0. And in between it is 1, and between 1 and infinite it is greater than 1, between 1 and 0 it is less than 1, relatively inelastic. I hope you are clear with this. Okay, so now please take down this formula equation. Basically, arc elasticity uses the midpoint formula. Okay,
Ma'am, the explanation below it, should we write that?
no, not required. You just take down the formula, because see, basically when the price changes are very huge, very large. Okay, when we take the price of two different periods for a very long period, secular period, then we use it. Or if it is discrete, if it is not a continuous one, then again we take it. So I'll give you one problem. Try to solve this using the formula method. Okay, delta Q divided by delta P into P by Q, using that method. When price is 10, quantity demanded is 5. When price is 10, quantity demanded is 5. When price decreases to 6, quantity demanded increases to 20. Okay, this is one. Another one, when price is 6, quantity demanded is 20 units. And when price increases to 10, as per the law of demand, the quantity decreases to 5. See, in these two problems, what change has been taken place? Only the starting point. It is reversed, right? But get an answer using the formula method, okay? And share the answer in the chats, both the answers. when you change the point of reference, your answer will also change. I want you to do this. Okay.
Ma'am, I have a doubt. Which formula to use?
Delta Q divided by delta P into P by Q. The first problem you solved, do you remember in this concept?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, that's the one. Oh, how come that you people are getting different answers? Yes. So it is minus 7.5 and then minus 1 point.
1 to 5.
1 to 5.
Yeah, minus 1.125. So see, just because we changed the reference point, the answer changed, right? So those are the elasticity of demand at two different points in the curve. So now we try to measure between the in that's why arc method is trying to measure the elasticity of demand in that arc. So basically we try to know the midpoint. Okay, so now for the same problem, use the arc method. First number is Q1, second number is Q2. You can choose any. The first problem or the second problem, doesn't matter. You choose whatever you want.
First one.
Choose first one. Yeah. Or to understand the concept better, I think both the problems use the same formula and try to know the answer. Did you get the same answer for both the problems?
Ma'am. Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So even if the reference point changes, your answer will be same because we are actually using the midpoint formula. Right? So now you would have got answer somewhere around 2.4.
2.4.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So this is arc elasticity. Clear with the concept?
Yes, ma'am.
Great. Okay. This we have already discussed. Okay. Now, this is called total outlay method. Okay. The next concept is total outlay method. Or you can also understand it as total revenue elasticity and pricing strategy. Okay, give me a second. I will just share one more PPT with you. Okay, I'm not able to find it. It's okay. I just wanted to show one table which exactly says the difference between the total revenue and price. Give me a second. I'll just check it in. Okay. Okay. Can you see this? Basically, in this method, there's nothing to calculate. We are only trying to understand the movement of price and movement of total expenditure and then try to know what would be the elasticity of demand. See here, when price decreased from 10 to 5, quantity increased from 10 to 25. That's what the law of demand says, right? So be with me. When price decreases from 10 to 5, quantity demanded has increased from 10 to 25. Because when price decreases, demand increases. That's what the law of demand says. And now we will look at the total expenditure. How do we calculate total expenditure or total revenue? Whatever, either it is total expenditure or total revenue. Please do understand that expenditure and revenue are the two faces of the same coin, right? See, if I am a consumer, I am spending. For me, it is an expenditure. But if you are a seller, you might be earning it. So for you, it is a revenue. For me, it is an expenditure. One man's revenue is another man's expenditure. Are you able to understand this? So therefore, it also has got the name. You can consider that as a total revenue or as a total expenditure. How do we calculate it? P into Q. 10 into 10, 100. 5 into 25, 125. Look here. When price decreased, total expenditure increased. Right? When price decreased, total expenditure increased. If price and total revenue or total expenditure move in an opposite direction, if they are if they are moving in inverse, okay, if they are moving in the opposite direction, then it is called elasticity of demand is greater than 1 or relatively elastic demand. Am I clear to you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Next, you see, the price has decreased from 10 to 5. The quantity has also increased from 10 to 20. Look at the total expenditure. Is there any change?
No.
If change in price leads to no change in total revenue, then elasticity of demand is 1. That is unitary elastic demand. Okay. Now, third case, look at the price 10 to 5 decreased, quantity also increased 10 to 15. But look at the total expenditure. Earlier, total expenditure was 100, now it is 75. 15 into 5, 75. So now, the price and the total expenditure move in the same direction. In this case, we have seen the decrease in the price, but it could be the other way around also, right? When price increases, if total expenditure decreases. When price decreases, then EP is greater than 1. Whatever may be the change in price, the total expenditure remain the same. Then EP is equal to 1. If price and total expenditure move in the same direction, then the elasticity of demand is less than 1. Are you able to understand? Okay, I repeat. If price and total revenue or total expenditure move in an opposite direction, then relatively elastic demand. Whatever may be the change in price, if the total revenue or the total expenditure remain constant, same, then unitary elastic demand. If price and total expenditure move in the same direction, when price increases, total expenditure increases. When price decreases, total expenditure decreases. Then elasticity of demand will be less than 1, relatively inelastic. Are you able to understand?
Yes.
Clear with the
Yes,
concept?
ma'am.
Great. So now you will understand this diagram better. So please take down total outlay method and take down this table.
Ma'am, what does the third and fourth heading mean?
Third and fourth, second and third.
The price increase, total revenue, and price decrease, total revenue.
Third and fourth. Okay. So basically, it talks about the relationship between the price and the total revenue.
So, as in when price increases, then those
It's
are the
like,
three cases.
See, it's like the two directions I was talking about. See, first you have to understand like this. When price increases, if TR decreases, elasticity of demand is greater than 1. When price decreases, TR increases, elasticity of demand is greater than 1.
Okay, ma'am.
Price has
I read
two
it
directions,
differently.
right?
Yeah. I didn't understand like what.
Yeah,
you
got
said.
it. I understood. Yes. It has two directions. So it's talking about that.
Okay, thank you.
Completed?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So now we have discussed or we have studied 4 methods: formula, point elasticity, arc elasticity, and total outlay method. Is there any doubt? Clear with the concept?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now we shall move on to the next one. That is next type of elasticity of demand. That's called, we have to go through the determinants of price elasticity of demand. Please take down this points. Take down these points.
Ma'am, do we need to write the explanation also
No,
below?
not required. When I'm explaining it, you can just put it in a easier way, however you want to. But take down the points. These are not the only one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we have this 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8. Okay, so shall we move on to the next slide? The number of users, consumer habits. Take down these points, then let me explain all the points to you. Number of users, consumer habits, tied or complementary demand, and price range. Okay, if you have taken down, let's go back to the determinants. First one, availability of substitutes. So now you know what are relatively elastic demand and relatively inelastic demand. PED is greater than 1, PED is less than 1. What does that mean? I repeat, in case of relatively elastic demand, huge change in price leads to small change in quantity demanded, or a change in price leads to more than proportionate change in quantity demanded, right? That is, PED is greater than 1. Relatively inelastic demand means you will have a narrow demand curve. It means that small change in the change in price leads to less than proportionate change in quantity demanded, right? So the price might be increased by 15%, but demand decreases only by 2 or 3%. Then it is called relatively inelastic demand. Okay. Now you have to tell me, let's say that there are 2 commodities, A and B. A has substitutes. B doesn't have any substitute. then out of these two, which product will have relatively elastic demand? Then the other one naturally becomes a commodity under relatively inelastic demand. Think and answer. I repeat my question. There are two commodities, A and B. A has substitutes. Okay, A has substitute good. B doesn't have any substitute good. Then what would be the elasticity of demand for A and what would be the elasticity of demand for B? Between these two, we are not talking about infinite or zero and unitary. It is between these two, relatively elastic or relatively inelastic. Yes, Tanushri.
Ma'am, A is relatively elastic and B is relatively inelastic.
Can you explain the...
Yes, ma'am. A, because it has substitutes, so customers can change their choice. But B doesn't have any substitutes, so even if the price increases or decreases, the quantity doesn't change.
Yes, yes. See, for example, let's say milk. It has a substitute. What is a substitute for milk? What is it? ಹಾಲಿಗೆ substitute ಏನು? Alcohol. ಅಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲ. What is a substitute for milk? Milk has milk powder. Okay. In case of absence of milk, people can use milk powder. But do you think that salt has any substitute? No, right? So even if the price increases drastically, you cannot reduce the consumption drastically because it doesn't have any substitute. And even if the price decreases drastically, you cannot increase the demand drastically because you're not going to use it for any other thing. It is only, So in case of a commodity which doesn't have any substitute, then people, we cannot care about the price much. Whatever may be the change in price, demand will not change drastically. Okay. But in case of the commodity which has a substitute, obviously when price decreases, okay, the people who used to buy the other products will also come and buy this. And when price increases, people who are buying this product will also leave it and go to another product, right? So the demand, a small change in price drastically decreases the demand, or small increase in price drastically decreases the demand, or small decrease in price drastically increases the demand in case of substitute goods. Are you able to understand? Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Great.
ma'am.
Okay, and second one is share of budget. Yes. Tell me. If, okay, you have to, okay, I'll give you the scenario. Let's say that, you earn 50,000 rupees. Okay, you earn 50,000 rupees. In one commodity or one particular type of thing, you are spending around 20,000 rupees. Okay, one commodity takes larger share of your income. And there is another commodity on which you usually spend 100 rupees. So, which takes a very small share of your income. So, in budget allocation, larger will go to commodity A and very less will go to commodity B. Then, what will be the elasticity of demand for commodity A and commodity B? I want someone else to try. Tanushri, sorry, I'm not encouraging you this time. If nobody is trying, then yes, I will definitely come back to you. Yes, Sai Prajna.
Ma'am, the commodity which takes the larger share will be relatively elastic because when the price decreases even by 1,000 or 2,000 rupees, the demand increases more than that proportion.
Very
So
good.
because it takes larger share of the earnings, so
Correct.
when price decreases, people demand more for it.
Yes.
And another commodity, if it is B, so it takes only 100 rupees. Even if the price increase or decrease by 10 or 20 rupees, it does not make larger difference for the earning. So it is relatively inelastic.
Yes. People will be very price sensitive about the commodity on which their larger share of their income goes. Right? So as Sai Prajna has clearly explained, the commodity which takes larger share of the income will be relatively elastic, and commodity which takes the smaller share will be relatively inelastic. Okay. Okay. Next one. Nature of need. Okay. I'll say luxury and necessary. Easy to put it. What would be the elasticity of demand for luxury goods, and what would be the elasticity of demand for necessary goods? We have actually discussed it once. Yes, Bhuvita.
Ma'am, necessity goods is inelastic because it's very important for us in life. We cannot live without it.
Yes.
Whereas luxury goods is elastic in nature. If the price increases, people start buying it.
I mean, yeah, the small change in price leads to huge change in demand in case of luxury goods. You gave me an example of gold last time, right? When we were discussing about the relatively elastic demand, we did give, and you have also taken it down. Luxury goods fall under relatively elastic demand and necessary goods fall under relatively inelastic demand. Correct? Bhuvita also gave the correct explanation. Good. And next one is time period. Okay. Long run and short run. Long run and short run. Or I will say durable goods and perishable goods. Okay, let's consider it as durable goods and perishable goods. Think and answer. Take your time. But everybody try. Rahul, yes. Tanushri, sorry, I'm making you wait. Yeah,
Ma'am,
Rahul.
perishable goods are inelastic and durable goods are elastic.
Very good. Can you justify your answer?
Because, ma'am, perishable goods you buy regardless because it will perish once or twice, once use. Unlike
Yes,
what is it?
correct, perfect. And in durable goods, what
Durable goods, yes. Ma'am, durable goods, yeah, it's long term. So even the small price changes will affect the
Yes.
demand.
For a durable good, anybody can wait. And they have a waiting period is also long, and duration of the longevity of the product is also long. More, right? So therefore, see, for example, don't you remember in your households, people will wait for the festival season to buy electronic gadgets, buy cars. People wait for the year end and all. Why? The price decreases at that point of time and the demand increases large. If price decreases by 5%, demand increases by 20%. Correct? So durable goods have relatively elastic demand. But for necessary goods, it is not so. See, gas prices increased, the fuel price has increased, but still people have to buy it because it is necessary good. So even when the price increases, the demand does not decrease drastically because they are necessary. They have to buy it. Probably they may buy it in a smaller quantity, but still they have to buy it. Are you able to understand? Okay. And next one is number of uses. Okay. Again, I'll give you the example of milk and salt. Okay. Milk has number of uses. You can make from milk you can make curd, you can make ghee, you can make sweets, right? So it has many multiple uses. Salt has only one use. You can use it in different things, but it has only one use. Or broomstick. Porke. Vidita yavatadur pettu? Okay. So broomstick has only one use, to clean. So what will be the elasticity of demand for milk and what will be the elasticity of demand for broomstick? Think and tell me. I want other students to answer too. So the one who has already answered can restrain yourself from raising the hands. I want others to answer. Think. Yes?
Ma'am, broom will be inelastic and milk will be elastic.
Correct. How?
Ma'am, because broom only has one use which you need to like for cleaning your house. So not every time you need a broom to buy. Whereas milk product is like a daily necessity. So you use in lot of things.
One second. You are mixing up with everything. You are mixing up with the durable and perishable. You are mixing up with the single use and multiple use. Now we are saying only multiple use and single use. Okay. You are right. You are absolutely right. Perfect. You are absolutely right. The explanation is because milk has multiple uses, when price decreases even by 5%, demand increases more than that. Because people can put it into different uses. But broomstick is not so. Even if the price decreases drastically, you will not have 10 broomsticks in the house for each corner, right? You will keep only one, or at the maximum you can have one more, right? So therefore, for a single use, the elasticity is less than 1. For a multiple use, elasticity is more than 1. Am I clear to you?
Yes, ma'am, I got it.
Yeah, correct. But your answer was right. Perfect. Okay, good attempt. Next, consumer habits. Okay. Let's say strong and weak habits. Person A has a strong habits on certain good and he has a weak habit on another good. So what would be the elasticity of demand for these two goods? Bhuvita, you have already answered, right? So wait, let others try. Yes, Lahari, please try.
Ma'am, for the strong habits, it would be inelastic because the consumer wouldn't want to shift to any other goods. And for the weak habits, it would be elastic. He would have more choices.
Perfect. Very good. For a strong habit, elasticity of demand will be less than 1. Even if the price increases drastically, demand doesn't decrease so much. Okay. But for a weak habit, it is not. See, for example, smokers. Okay. Even if because government will always impose higher tax on these commodities, but still the demand increases or it decreases very less, it is because of the habituation. But for a weak habit, okay, they will see some people drink only when others give them the party. If they have to buy the drink from their own pocket money, then they won't do it. Okay. So for then they will wait for the price to come down. So for a weak habit, elasticity of demand will be more than 1. And for a strong habit, elasticity of demand will be less than 1. Are you able to understand? Everybody?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Good. Okay. Next one, tied or complementary demand. Okay. let's say that there are two commodities. One is independent, which is not dependent on anything. Okay. Then there is another commodity which is dependent on some other thing. It is a complementary good. Okay. So, for example, refrigerator and printer. Refrigerator is an independent good, right? It can work on its own. But cartridge, printer ka cartridge, no, the ink that we put in a printer. That is a complementary good to the printer, right? If there is no printer, then cartridge has no demand. Correct? So you please tell me what would be the elasticity of demand for washing machine and what would be the elasticity of demand for cartridge, or what would be the elasticity of demand for a good which is a complementary, what would be the elasticity for a good which is independent. Think and answer. Yes, Sohani.
Ma'am, I think for the cartridge it will be inelastic, whereas for washing machine it will be elastic because it's an complementary good and we need it. Whereas for washing machine we can wait for the price to decrease and all.
Yes, yes, very good. See, when you buy a printer, you can't be price sensitive about the cartridge because ink has to be purchased, right? See, once you buy a petrol car, you cannot be very sensitive about the petrol price. So it is relatively inelastic. Perfect, perfect, good. The clear with the concept? Any doubt? Okay.
What was this topic's heading? The seventh point?
Determinants of price elasticity.
No, ma'am, the seventh point after consumer habits.
That is independent or complementary goods. One is independent good, elasticity of demand is more than one. Another one is tied or complementary good. TIED, tied or complementary good. Okay. Great. Next, price range. Okay. Okay, there are two ranges. One is extremely expensive or extremely cheap. Together they belong to one. Extreme cases. Extremely expensive, ultra luxury good, or dirt cheap good. That is one category. Another category is mid-range. Okay. What would be the elasticity of demand for that extreme category and what would be the elasticity of demand for a mid-range product? Think and answer. Those who have answered, restrain yourself from answering. Let others speak. See, otherwise I don't think Sohani would ever speak to me. Yes, Nikita.
Ma'am, the demand is more elastic in a higher price range. But the demand is more inelastic in lower price, I think.
No, lower and higher are one category.
Huh.
Another category is mid-range. The very luxurious goods and the very cheap goods are in one category. Okay, you can think and answer. Yes, anyone else? Yeah, Lahari, you're right. But those who wants to write, you can write it in a chat, which I can only read. But once you have answered, I want others to try. Like Nikita tried now. I want people to try. Yes. Last one. Dimple, Shreya, Hridya. Ananya, Pavan. Voice representation is very low. Vinay. Yes? Nobody would like to try? Ashwini, were you able to understand relatively elastic and relatively inelastic concept? Do you have a clarity on that? Everybody, I'm asking everyone.
Yes.
Okay, Lahari, you can, okay, Mayuri. Yes, please answer. You have not answered, right? Your answer is correct. Mayuri, please answer.
Extreme products are relatively inelastic because price changes does not matter, and
Yes.
mid-range are relatively elastic. Price changes will have a effect on demand.
Correct. Good. See, Purvi, you all got the right answer. You just didn't unmute yourself and speak. Okay, good, good, good. See, extremely expensive goods are purchased by the rich people. For them, they are not price sensitive. They buy it because it is expensive. So it doesn't matter. Very cheap goods, it is almost unnecessary then for the people who are buying it, right? So they also will not, they can't bother about the price because that is already cheap. It can't go cheaper anyway. So they have to buy it. So the elasticity of demand is relatively inelastic. But the mid-range goods can be relatively elastic. Small change in price can lead to huge change in demand. Am I clear to you? Are you able to understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So now, yes, Lahari.
Ma'am, could you explain complementary goods again?
Yeah, complementary goods, actually, it doesn't have any, in a tied commodity, what happens, it doesn't have any opportunity to get demanded independently. So therefore, what happens if the demand for printer increases, then the cartridge demand anyway increases, even if the price is very high. Or what I want to say is that because of the change in price doesn't matter in terms of demand for the tied commodity, because demand doesn't come from the price, demand comes from its complementary good. When India sells too many petrol cars, even when the price of petrol increases, demand doesn't decrease too much. Are you able to understand? So it is inelastic.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Yeah. So this is about the price elasticity of demand. Clear with the concept? With this, we have completed price elasticity of demand, and now we will move on to the second one, income elasticity of demand. See, price elasticity of demand is the wider, larger concept. Once we have covered that, the next will be very simple to understand. Don't worry. So now we will move on to income elasticity of demand. Please take down the heading, write the meaning, take down the formula.
Ma'am, can you zoom up?
Instead of delta P, you are going to write delta Y. That's it. That's the only difference. Once you write down, please solve this problem, okay? When income is 10,000, quantity demanded is 500. When income increases to 12,000, quantity demanded increases to 950. Okay, this is one problem. Another problem is when income is 1,000, quantity demanded is 10. When income increases to 1,200, quantity demanded decrease. Okay, I'll write it as 100. Quantity demanded is 100. When income increases to 1,200, quantity demanded decreases to 80. Please calculate income elasticity of demand for these two. Exactly the way you did the price elasticity of demand, you have to do the income elasticity, but instead of price, we have income. That's it.
Ma'am, is that 1,200?
Yes, dear. Sorry for that handwriting, but yes, that is 1,200.
Okay.
Okay, many of you have answered, but I want more numbers because everybody should answer. What are the answers? Okay, you people are still in 0.45 and 1? No. It can't be 0.45, right?
4.5 and 1.
0.5 and minus 1.
4.5 and 1. Correct.
Is it minus 1?
1 is minus. Yeah. It is
Minus 1.
minus. Okay, this is what I really wanted to say and I forgot. See, you cannot ignore the sign in case of income elasticity of demand. You can't ignore even in a price elasticity of demand. Mathematically, you have to write minus, but while analyzing, we only consider the absolute values. But in income elasticity of demand, minus says something very important. What is that? What does minus mean?
Loss.
Decrease the demand.
Huh? If the answer is in minus, when income increase, demand is decreasing, right? In the second case, that is what is happening. When income increases from 1000 to 1200, demand is decreasing from 100 to 80. So if demand decreases, even when the income increase, what kind of a goods they are?
Inferior goods.
Inferior goods.
Inferior goods.
Yes, perfect. They are called inferior commodities, right? So you cannot ignore the minus sign. So if the income elasticity of demand is negative, it means that we are talking about the inferior goods. And if the income elasticity of demand is positive, then it indicates normal goods. Don't forget this. Yes, Bhuvita.
Mom, I have a doubt. How is negative possible?
Why not? When income increases, if the demand for certain commodity decreases, because of the inverse relationship, you get the negative number.
But isn't perfectly inelastic equal to zero?
Unitary, see, it could be perfectly elastic, perfectly inelastic, or unitary elastic. It could be anything, minus 0.4, minus 1.8, or minus 1. In this case, it is unitary elastic, right? It is minus 1, right?
Okay.
Correct? So even then, let it be negative, but a negative number can be more than 1, less than 1, or 1. Okay. But that minus sign here talks about the type of commodity that is inferior good. And plus sign talks about the normal goods. Am I clear to you?
Yes, ma'am.
Great. Okay. So now you have understood that. Just to go through these examples. Okay. EI is greater than 1. Luxury goods. EI is 0. Okay. It is also possible. See, whatever is the change in demand, change in income, demand may not change. For example, buttons, scissors. People will not wait for a hike to buy a scissors, right? People will not wait for a bonus to buy thread and a needle or a button, right? So all these are zero elasticity. And normal necessities. Demand rises with the when the income increases, but it will be the increase in the income will be very huge, change in the demand will be less. So then it is relatively inelastic. Then EI can be less than 0, that is negative. When EI is less than 0, negative, then it is inferior goods. Okay. Okay, so next we will move on to example of income elasticity. You have already done both, so we don't, I mean, you can just go through it later. We have already done one with the positive number and one with the negative number. You have already got it. Okay. Next is cross elasticity of demand. Okay. Cross elasticity of demand. Please take down the meaning and also the equation. Have you taken down the formula? C. Cross elasticity of demand is actually about the related goods. Related goods are of two types, right? One is substitute good and another one is complementary goods. So if demand for one commodity changes because of the change in the price of another commodity, then we call it as cross elasticity of demand. Responsiveness of, or it measures the responsiveness of change in demand due to change in price of another commodity. I repeat, it measures the responsiveness of change in demand for one commodity due to change in price of another commodity. That is called cross elasticity of demand. Am I clear to you? What would be the demand for petrol cars because of change in price of petrol? What would be the demand for electric cars because of change in price of petrol cars? What would be the demand for Pepsi because of change in the price of Coke? Are you able to understand? So this is what we measure in cross elasticity of demand. We measure both substitute goods as well as the complementary goods. Clear? Are you able to understand? Okay. Now, let me give you one. I mean, you just have to solve two problems again. Okay. I'll give you two problems. Oh, sorry, I'll write here. Oh, 1 second, 1 second. Okay. Price of X, quantity demanded of Y. Okay, because it's cross elasticity, right? Price of X, quantity demanded of Y. In one case, when price is 10, quantity demanded is 5. When price increases to 15, quantity demanded decreases to 2. In another case, when price is 100, quantity demanded is 50. When price increases to 170, quantity demanded increases to 80. Please calculate the cross elasticity of demand. See, it is exactly like price elasticity of demand, delta P divided by delta Q into P by Q. But here P of X, Q of Y. That's it. That's the difference. Please solve the problems, both the problems.
Mom,
Yes, please.
Mom, in the formula, it is Q of X and P of Y.
That's okay. Whatever. It could be M and N also. It could be A and B also, right?
Okay.
Basically, one commodity price and another commodity is demand.
Okay.
In the place of delta P, write the price. Delta Q, write the quantity. That's it.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, please.
Ma'am, I'm getting confused. Can you solve one unsure?
See, forget about X and Y. Just write delta P divided by delta Q into Q by Y. Sorry, P by Y or P by Q. You do the price elasticity of demand, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Same way you do it. X or Y,
Okay.
don't worry. Same way you do it. Okay? Should I solve it further?
I'll
So your one answer is positive and another answer is negative.
Yes, ma'am.
Correct? So first answer is minus
1.2.
1.2.
Very good. And the second answer is
0.86.
yes, 0.86. So out of these two examples, which one was talking about complementary goods and which one was about substitute goods? How do you identify, let's say there's X and Y, A and B commodity. Which are substitute goods and which are complementary goods? How do you identify them?
The positive ones are substitutes and the negative ones are complements.
Yes, because you know that in case of substitutes, price of one commodity and demand for another commodity go hand in hand, move in the same direction. If price of X increases, demand for Y increases. If price of X decreases, demand for Y increases. Y also decreases. But in case of complementary goods, they are inversely related. If price of one commodity increases, the demand for another commodity decreases. If price of one commodity decreases, the demand for another commodity increases. If price of petrol increases, the demand for petrol car decreases. People will shift to electric cars. Correct? Right? So in case of complementary goods, both of them share the inverse relationship. So if your answer is in negative, then we are talking about complementary goods. If your answer is in positive, then we are talking about substitute goods. So the first example was for complementary goods and second one was for substitute goods. Am I clear to you? Are you able to understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, if elasticity of demand is 0, it means that X and Y are unrelated. Okay. See, if they are positive, then substitutes. If they are negative, then complements. And if it is 0, then there is no relationship between X and Y. These are all worked examples. You can just look into it once I share it. And the last one is advertisement elasticity of demand. I want you to take down the meaning and the formula. One second. Okay, you write it in this way, okay? Please take down advertisement elasticity. I will rewrite it here. Don't take down this. One second. Delta Q divided by delta A into A by Q. Okay. And I will also give you one example to solve. Advertisement expenditure A and Q. When advertisement expenditure is ₹10 crore, okay? Or okay, let me not confuse you with that. One second. when advertisement expenditure is 1000, quantity demanded is 800. When advertisement expenditure increased to 2000, quantity demanded increased to 1600. Please calculate the advertisement elasticity of demand. Basically, in this, we try to measure the change in demand due to change in advertisement. We know that whenever advertisement expenditure increases, the demand increases. To what extent? What is the answer?
Ma'am, 1.
One.
Yes. Unitary elastic. The percentage change in advertisement expenditure leads to proportionate change in demand. Are you able to understand the meaning of 1? Okay. So you can see it here. If elasticity of demand is 1, it means that demand rises in the same proportion as advertisement expenditure. If elasticity of demand is 0, demand doesn't respond to the advertisement at all. Even if you spend a lot, demand is not increasing. If demand is less than 1, it means that demand rises less than proportionately to the change in expenditure. More than 1, a small change in advertisement expenditure leads to huge change in demand. Okay? Clear? Are you able to understand all the 4 types of price elasticity of demand? Price elasticity of demand, income elasticity of demand, cross elasticity of demand, and advertisement elasticity of demand. Any doubt in this? Clear with the concept? Okay. Now we shall move on to the next concept. There was can you quickly check whether you have demand forecasting in May 2026 syllabus? You have a book with you?
Yes, ma'am.
May 2026. New batch, right? You are. Can you quickly check? Let me check too.
Oh, ma'am, it's not there.
It's not there, right? Okay.
No,
That's why I
ma'am.
deleted it. But again, because it was there in the previous syllabus, Now it is not there. Okay, but I just wanted to doubly sure, because see, if I teach you extra, that is okay, but you should not miss out on any of the concepts. So with this, we have completed the first unit of the second chapter. How comfortable are you? See, the first chapter was very, very simple. From the second chapter, only the level of difficulty of understanding economics actually comes into the picture. So how many of you were really able to understand all the concepts that has been taught in this unit? Comfortable? Are you able to understand? Great. So let us go to the summary of the first unit.
Is it possible for you to summarize the behavioral effects on demand?
Yeah. See, when it comes to the behavioral effects, we actually need to look into the different elements of demand. See, when price changes, what happens to demand? When income changes, what happens to a demand? Because demand is the behavioral aspect of a consumer, right? How do you measure the consumer's behavior? On the basis of the demand he makes. Okay, and the demand is dependent on price, income, prices of related goods, taste and preferences, advertisement, right? Bandwagon effect, Veblen effect. So all those things that we have discussed is actually trying to understand the behavior of the consumer whenever there is a change in the economic variables. What is behavior? Understanding a reaction to an action. What is the action here? All economic variables do change. That's the action. And how, as a consumer, I react to it is a behavior. Am I clear to you?
Yes, ma'am. There are 3 types for it.
Can you mention it? If I have missed out anything, I'm not able to understand.
Ma'am, we wrote demonstration, bandwagon effect, snob
Yeah, that
effect,
has
and
already
Veblen
been
effect.
discussed, right? And we have taken down the table also, the difference between bandwagon and Veblen.
I think I had internet issues at that time. That's why I couldn't properly understand this.
You want me to explain it, or?
I'm just summarizing. It's enough.
Okay, I think I can do it with the help of a table so that you can actually recollect it. Correct? Were
Yes,
you in
ma'am.
the class when we discussed this?
Ma'am, I was there in the class, but I had
That's
net
okay, that's
issues,
okay, that's okay.
so
That's okay, that's absolutely. Okay. So, one second. Yeah, it's quite a Here, can you see bandwagon taste and preferences, demonstration effect or bandwagon effect, snob effect, and Veblen effect? So what do you mean by, I'll quickly summarize it. What do you mean by bandwagon and Veblen effect? Bandwagon effect means the consumer tries to purchase the commodities because it's in a trend. People buy the commodities because it is in a trend. So I gave you the example of that Dabang Chashma. Do you remember that people just started buying the sunglasses and put it on their shirts because it's a trend, and people started buying a flat screen TV because it's a trend. Earlier they have a dome TV, even if it was not though it was functioning well, still people purchased it because it was not in a trend. So sometimes some paints become a trend, neon colors became a trend, so people started painting their houses in neon colors. Remember? So those are all bandwagon effect. People do it because everybody does it. See, in southern part of India now haldi has become a trend. See, in our southern Indian weddings, haldi, sangeet, there were no such things, right? ವರಪೂಜೆ
Yes.
ಮದುವೆ ಈ ತರ ಎಲ್ಲ ಇತ್ತು, ಹಳದಿ ಸಂಗೀತ ಈ ತರ ಎಲ್ಲ ಇತ್ತ ಕನ್ನಡಿಗರ ಮದುವೆಯಲ್ಲಿ? ಯಾವತ್ತೂ ಇರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಬಟ್ now you can see, right? Why? Pre-wedding photo shoot, bandwagon effect. The demand for pre-wedding photo shoot has increased because everybody is doing, so you're also doing. Okay, that is bandwagon effect. Am I clear to you?
Yes, ma'am.
And then we have Veblen effect. That is, people buy certain commodities because they are expensive, because they show their standard of living, right? Coming in Mercedes-Benz car, or having a Gucci bag, Chanel perfume. So basically a Zara wardrobe. It shows how rich they are. So that is called Veblen effect. Am I clear to you?
Yes, ma'am. I understood.
Are you able to understand?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good, great. Okay,
Thank you,
then,
ma'am.
so with this, we have completed the first unit. Let's quickly go through the summary of it. Okay, so we discussed about demand, law of demand, movement in the demand curve, shift in the demand curve, and elasticity of demand. Clear? Any doubt? One second. I am just trying to give you the PPT so that you can refer it. One second. Oh. Did I send to all? No, wait. I just sent it to Vaibhavi because I just, yeah. Yes, you all can download it. Once you are done, we will wind up the class. All are comfortable, right? If you have any doubt, please feel free to ask the doubts. Please don't, please don't let me go to the next module or a next concept unless you are very clear about it. Could you all download it? Lahari, Sai Prajna, Shaiju?
Yes. Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Okay, all of you? Could you download it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Great. Okay then. See you in my next class. Take good care of yourself. Bye.
Bye,
Bye,
ma'am.
ma'am. Thank
Bye.
you.
Good night.
Thank you, ma'am.
Good night.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye, ma'am.